to help me. Okay, wait a minute. We just should see. We had it down to a science before, and now we just fumbling in these streets. Definitely need to be on starting soon. I'm 36 last time. Pretty sure I was. Alright, let's skip shit. 337. I think that's where I was. I was not this far. I was on like 320 something. Alright. I did this one already. Was it 336? Messing up, y'all. I don't even know where I'm at. 330. Maybe. Okay. I guess it was right. You know we all pages around here. Actually said we had this thing with Illumi, and then she was sad. Oh, I guess it is about that time. Bro, this is. Oh. I'm not tripping. This must be a little flash forward. I think it was. What was it? The whole arc wasn't told from this dude's perspective, was it? Okay, well we just gonna have to figure this out when we get there. Alright, we glad. Let me snap out of it. What's going on, y'all? I'm just getting everything. I didn't get my music. Oh, what's happening? Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn my desktop volume up and let y'all hear some. Cut that down so I can. Got a little on my bag. True form. I don't even know what that means. That first note. That first note hit. 5, like 4 people, but as far as like just reading myself, I'm reading a couple, like maybe more than 5. I don't know. More than, I don't know how many exactly how many manga I'm like keeping up with, but like reading live, this is just like the first 2. Okay, verse no hit. What the my stupid ass. Turn this desktop audio down because I forgot. Y'all just getting this double playback. 4 manga, I said 4 people. Okay. That's down. Sorry, film, you had to see me struggling. I'm usually more on top of it than this. Yeah. We gonna... Okay, I don't know why I got all this up at the same time. Just distracted me. I mean, I can see. Let's just get this live scene. Over, get that more centered. And we out here, boys. I'm not in camera, and you can't even see me. Look, I'm just ill prepared today. Ill prepared McGee. But we here to. Now I done got hot. Jesus. It's supposed to be a nice, smooth read-through. I could have retained that one person that just left. Or maybe film left. The other person stayed. Who knows? Alright. So I'm missing something. You know, my mouse gotta be close. Because we don't mess with the inconvenience. Y'all get to enjoy 7 minutes of me getting ready for the one time. I'm suffering enough. That's how I see it, because I'm for sure had to turn my fan off because of the obvious interference. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this relaxed state of mind. Ugh. Ooh, glasses. The glasses retrieval arc. Hey, gotta keep a location spell on these, man. Shout out to Jackie Chan Adventures. I'm glad my mic can pick up stuff from a relatively good distance, but I still want to keep that thing on me. Actually, I don't need this right now except for to do this. So, welcome. I hate having random. My sister and all her hair just everywhere. The annoyance. Welcome. I don't need these headphones. I don't. Welcome. Because of first things first, R.I.P. Kobe and R.I.P. Gianna. I had to take a whole day off yesterday for some streaming and everything. I'm kind of glad I did. I got a chance to run across Brago's stream. I was for sure he wasn't gonna stream, but he did. Nice little surprise. One of the funniest streams. Go watch it. Brago D-Ace YouTube channel. It's called Kobe. If you don't laugh at that, then I guess you still mourning or you got some stuff to work through. But that was definitely my medicine yesterday. So if you want a good time, go check that out. But for right now, we're gonna have to do some catch up. So I was thinking, like every third chapter, I might double it. So like the next time we do a double read through, it'll be after 6 chapters, and we either keep it at that or we double it again. It depends. But I just want to have a conjoined stream because of Hunter x Hunter, I haven't been reading Berserk that much, so I wanted to get Berserk out the way and Hunter x Hunter. And because of that, I'm probably just gonna do maybe 3 chapters each. Since this is the 3rd episode of both, we'll knock out 3 episodes of Hunter, roll on over into Berserk, and then that's what it is. Make sure my voice is right. Okay, y'all can still hear me. I'm up here. Alright, cool. My voice carries, so I think it should be good. So, we are on chapter 3, 337. You can vaguely see it. I want to at least attempt to cover it. I didn't want the panels just out there, you know what I mean? Because this is a Shonen Jump manga, and we know how they are about the copyright strike. So I might put down the opacity a little bit. Let me do that real quick. Let me hit that 50 on them. Yeah. So it's covered up. Y'all can see a little bit more. Y'all gotta squint. If you was reading along before, maybe now you can just straight up just look at it. But so, hey, I hate when I just leave the brackets up when you click on it. But yeah. So let's go. Don't have to use the mouse. So I'm just gonna use my hands or my keyboard, I should say. Get the screen closer. I'm just gonna lean back. So this threw me off because in the last chapter we had that big heartwarming moment between Aluka and Killua, and the boy Illumi showing his true colors, because we know he was a... What just happened? My whole screen just cut off. Oh my god. Still, yeah, my screen is cut off, so it should be still playing. There we go. That was wild. My whole screen went black like twice. So, like the it just looked crooked in the mirror. Whatever. So. Yeah, Aluka, Killua had their moment. Illumi freaking bugged out on everybody. He's like, yeah, I'm about to take this power and basically just rule everything. Is basically what I'm thinking. I don't know. At this point, I think Illumi may be out of his father's shadow. Like, he's not controlled anymore. He's all about controlling other people and just having this. Because he didn't even go on the mission to hunt the Phantom Troop. Like, he was hired by himself. So it almost seems like he's like... It almost seems like he's like a separate faction. It's kind of weird. Like, he's with the family, but he also has his own agenda. And I know what's about to start now. Wait, no. Because the election arc is after the Chimera arc. Oh, yeah. I haven't read the manga, so I don't know about the little interludes in between and how they transition. So yeah, these are the ants from the Chimera Ant art. The fucking koala and the other queen, I believe. Oh, why am I not reading? She was a redhead, just like you. And he took down somebody. And I gunned her down. The scumbags chasing her would have tortured her alive. Well, now I was reborn as an ant. I thought, here we go again. Before all this, my job was to snuff people, to get my orders and pull the trigger. The rest of the time, I'd yell a lot. It was my job. It was a job anybody could do. Wow, Koala's telling his backstory to somebody. Oh, have I got back? Good. I think I have got to this part. I keep using the mouse. Keyboard Sama. Even when I was reborn, it was the same thing. A stupid cycle. I wanted to let her out of it. Fucking koala face. I don't know how it works, but I had the feeling if she died in agony, she'd be stuck too. Picture it, a quiet life in the middle of nowhere, then suddenly assaulted by violence and killed. I shot her praying she'd escape the cycle. That's kind of deep. The queen ate hundreds of people, and only a few came back with memories. Maybe that means most souls escape without my help. I still wanted to do it. I wanted to feel I helped her escape. If your soul entered her body, that probably means she got away. I haven't met an aunt who claims to have been killed by me in a previous life. Damn. I guess they all got away. Before this, I didn't believe in the soul. We're no better. We're no better than the fleas and the flies. That's a hard ass bar. We're no better than the fleas and the flies. Life and death. That's all there is. The ego is a glitch, a side effect of a complex brain. You die and it's over. Dust to dust, get scattered to the wind. I thought it was all meaningless, but here I am standing here doing the same thing over again. I look different, but I'm me, doing the same stupid things. I may not be bright, but I won't deny what I know, and I won't ignore what I don't know. So I died. I was torn to pieces and digested into molecules, but it didn't end there. I always figured being reduced to something that small would have to be the end, but this stuff has more power than I imagined. Stuff smiling dust particles to our eyes. Can't give out energy for millions of years. Can't give out energy for millions of years. Can give out energy for millions of years to keep us alive. DNA is tiny, and it contains an amazing amount of information in its double helix. It seems small things, infinitely small things are needed to build the entire universe. The size of a thing has nothing to do with its power. The soul is probably small, but it has the energy to reincarnate itself. Was I reborn just to repeat the cycle? I don't know what the future brings. This is all just speculation. Something inside me is saying to stop repeating myself. Maybe. When you have to do something over and over again, it's because you didn't feed your heart the first time. The body is slow to react if the heart isn't into it. Then and now I'll keep thinking, this isn't right. Maybe that's the problem. I'll end up doing it all over again. I'll keep thinking this isn't right because I always make the wrong choice. I shouldn't have shot that girl, but the killers were chasing her. I was the biggest scumbag of all. I avoided atoning for my sins because it seemed too painful. I prayed for her. What a selfish jerk. I was just desperate not to get hurt. I shot her to protect myself. And now I'm making my confession to you because you look like her and trying to save my own dirty soul again. It's hopeless, but thanks for listening. This man Koala had a long time. He must have just sat on a lot of benches and just looked out into the universe. That was some deep shit. Hold on, don't run away. Come with me, stay with me, by the side of the girl you shot. Live a life you believe is right. Is this Kite? I think it's the girl that got reborn. I think this is Kite. This is an order. I'm not giving you a choice. Did Kite get reborn as the other queen? I thought it was the bubbly girl that got reborn as the queen. But you can't press the reset button this time. You'll apologize every day. I'll work you so hard you won't ever have time to mope about what's right. You'll do as I say and live for me, always making up for what you've done. If you lose even a little of that resolve and start backsliding, I'll kill you. You can live in peace knowing that. This man Koala. Kite, you got a guest. What? Let him in. What just happened? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is terribly drawn. Like Hunter x Hunter's GOAT, but this art though. Kite, you got a guest. Let him in. Why does it look like Kite saying Kite? That's weird. Kite? Yeah. I'm sorry. Come, sit. Sorry for what? I left you to fight alone. I was too weak. But next time I'll stand by you. I hear you did some crazy things to defeat Pito. Yeah, I almost died. Yeah, light work, you know. You defeated an enemy who was too much for me. That's a fact. I console myself by saying this means I was right about you, but without Killua and everyone else, I wouldn't be here. I didn't make it alone. I guess that makes two of us. I hear you saw Jin. Where are you hearing this from? Where? You talked to him? Yeah, makes sense. You should go back to him. I know what you came here to say. Thanks for coming to see me. I'll call you if I ever need help. Say hi to Killua. You're a part of the gang now. What you should do now is be with your dad. Jin's already probably long gone. So, question. Does Kite being reborn as a chimera ant and a girl, does that cheapen his death? Because I gotta say, that was kind of one of like the strongest deaths in Hunter x Hunter so far, besides like Meruem. Because Meruem's death is like godly, but Kite kind of kicked off super adult Gon, so that's also like a heavy death. Like Gon did all that to save him. It didn't work, but in the end, Kite is still alive. Yo, I've seen this panel so many times of people making fun of the art for Hunter x Hunter, and it's hilarious actually getting here and seeing this shit. Bro, this is a sketchbook. Look at the hand, bro. Look at the hand. That's wild. Sorry for what? I tried to run away to take the easy way out. I lived through the suffering. When I die, I want to feel like I did my best. I'll be watching on top of the world tree. Bruh. I'll be waiting on top of the world tree. I tried to stop him. It's true, he never said he'd be waiting here. Terrible. Promo 1. Our Nick, what the fuck is this? Oh, little joke ending chapter thing. Atop a tree, 338. So yeah, it's my second one. So I got one more after this, and then it's berserk time. Oh yeah, I ain't share the scream, y'all. People don't know that we screaming. They don't know, bro. They don't know about the guns, the drugs. Tweet that thing. Back to the chapter. Oh, Aluka. Whoa, it's huge. The tallest tree in the world. A height of 1,784 meters. It's taller than any man-made structure. Climbers can scale it with a fee and a waiver. An escalator or staircase takes you up the first 500 meters, then you're on your own. About 3,000 people go up every year, and 94% turn back before the 1,000-meter point. Damn. And the remaining 4 pay a fee to be rescheduled, and 1% fall to their deaths. God damn. Only 30 people out of 3,000. So about, I don't want to fuck this up. It's not 10%. 1%? Oh yeah, it said 1%. No, 1% falls to their death. I'm not gonna try to do math on camera. Only 30 people a year are able to climb to the top and return. See you. Take care. Yeah, Killua, thanks for everything. Sure, bro. We didn't really have a heartwarming moment between Gon and Killua when he woke up. It's kind of weird. It was just like, all right, I got my sister now. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Yeah, I guess they talked about it. Remember the stuff you said about how it had nothing to do with me? Killua ain't shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, because bro, you don't make him feel bad. Well, at least you apologize. And thanks to everything we've been through, I can see my sister. She's the one who healed you, by the way. Huh? Is that true? Did they not talk about it when this man got up? In that face. Fucking Nanika. She basically has the power to grant any wish. Any? She was locked up for being too awesome. Facts. You gave me the opportunity to get her out. Now I'm ready to protect her for the rest of my life. Yeah, that's a big commitment. Where are you gonna put her? 'Cause you can't bring her on like missions unless I guess you can, but we're the ones who should thank you. Okay? What? No, thank you. I better go. Any longer now? Yeah. I'm gonna travel with Alika for a while. I'll text you. Same here. Let me know if anything happens. Yeah, you owe me one. Kite said no matter where we go, we're part of the gang now. Right on. Right on. Say hi to your dad for me. Okay. Wish you can go. Sorry, it's family time next time. I'll let him go after I've had him. Oh, it's Alika. I was like, what? I'll let him go after I had him to myself a little. You can play with him later. I'm doing the favor here. Some sister, huh? This is what you come second to. And their pardon ways. Bro, Gon's face. I don't know, man. I feel like he just put more efforts into Killua's face, but Gon's face is terrible. You want to go up? No minors. You need special permissions or a license. A pro hunter at your age? Excuse the fuck out of me. Go right ahead. Oh snap! What up, Nap? Appreciate you coming through, man. We just reading this trashly drawn Hunter x Hunter right now. Trying to enjoy things, so I appreciate you stopping by. About to climb up. I had to go read the election arc real quick, catch back up so I can then proceed forward, because I think this is literally the last episode that was animated after he meets his dad. Okay, thanks. If you need help, press that button. Our rescue squad can reach you in 10 minutes. And just the bunnies. This man with the bunnies. Did he fly? He's that high already? Bro, gone. Standing position. Then you got the mean lookout. He's just climbing. An amazing tree. As soon as I place my hand somewhere, I can feel it coursing with life, guiding me up with every connection to the trunk. That's being one with nature. I can do it. Just follow the grooves. Help me. This dude actually helped somebody. That's what's up. Bro, that helicopter. Why can't they go all the way up? No worries. I only got to 361, so this is gonna help me catch up. I'm about it, man. I'm on 336 right now, I believe. So yeah, I'll get you back right, fam. Because I honestly have no idea. Because of course I've heard people kind of mention it, but I try to close my ears whenever I hear. I don't even want to say Hunter x Hunter spoilers, because they've been on freaking hiatus forever, so it's just common knowledge at this point. But all I know is about, them going to the Dark Continent, and that's about it. So hopefully, magically, Togashi is like, yo, this man Vulture Valley, I appreciate him. I'm going to go ahead and start back up now as soon as he catches up, because I hate waiting, bro. Just a little more. That's weird. Just a little fucking nest. Whole nest of birds. Oh, wow. He made it up to the top quick. In the anime, they kind of stretched this out, but they kind of got right to the point. My bad, not 361, 336. Oh shit, man. You actually, that's crazy. That's the exact chapter I'm on. So, this was meant to be. All these weird ass birds, and Jen just up here being a fucking took you long enough. Jen's up here being a Chad, doing Chad shit. How long was it from the 500 meter mark? Well, about 20 minutes. Not bad for your first time. Well, thanks. I'm in the freaking the 1% that actually makes it up here. Nice view, huh? Sea of clouds. Say, Jen, can I ask you something? Sure, but don't count on an answer. What is it you want? Whatever I don't have. I'm tired of this dude. I'm so tired. This man, whatever I don't have. I wanted to be a hunter because at first it was the most realistic way to get to a place I wanted to see. It was a royal burial ground. The only expeditions were privately funded and sworn to secrecy. They never brought back much research. Who would pay all that money for no glory? But I figured I had a chance if I became a pro hunter. The financial stuff would mostly take care of itself. When I was 15, I set up a nonprofit corporation to repair and research the site. But the 2 years before that, I studied archaeologists, websites and blogs. Jeez. See, I needed about 10 people to set up the corporation. Trustworthy eccentrics who only cared about the truth. I'm always after what I need right now. It almost doesn't matter what my object of desire is. God's like, huh? Don't get it? Let me explain. The people I met online were older than me. Grad students, office workers, freelancers. When I told them who I was and about my plans, they donated what little money they had and volunteered to do stuff for the corporations. When we finally set foot in the tomb, what made me happiest wasn't seeing the inside of my own eyes. It was the moment we all looked at each other and shook hands. Yeah, man, dude. Mean dap up when you complete the goal. Even now, they're working on pro bono, giving me updates. Compared to the people, the information I got from the tunes was just a bonus. Compared to the people, the information I got from the tune was just a bonus. The best part I already had. And now, what are you after now? Well, that takes some explaining. Gone, what's this tree we just climbed? Huh? The world tree, right? Yeah, what did they say about it down there? It's the tallest tree in the world. Yep, that's not wrong. But the truth is, its growth is stunted. I don't get it didn't get enough nutrients and wound up much shorter than it could have been. The real world tree grows out of a mountain. Its roots sucking magma and reaches out of the atmosphere. That's wild. Is people not so why do you call this the world tree if that's the world tree? And a tree that eats magma, that's kind of fucking, that's flames. It's outside of this world. The map, The ants you guys fought were from outside too. That's something they don't teach you in school. Adults with common sense try not to open Pandora's box. The world we know is only one part of a much bigger world. Some chosen people long ago left records of their travels to the other side. Going's just like, bro, nigga, what? Get it? What I want to say, what I want is always the same. Something I don't have. So he just wants to go and see what's going on with everything else. Yo, wait, this map though. Wait a minute. Look at these, bro. These remind me of the things in the Florian Triangle that Capone saw. Like, it's just three huge ass. It looks like people. They got arms and little short legs. There's a big hand coming out from over here. This map is wild. There's sea monsters. This looks like an old pirate map. Because there's a freaking dragon breathing fire. There's a hole. Just a big hole. The world tree. There's a dragon in the background. Freaking laboon. The kraken. Ooh. Finally getting some of that lore I've been wanting about the world. Because the world building's good. But now we really about to get into it. What did I do? Son of a bitch. Go back to this map. Oh, I was already done. Promo to I would read the promos, but nah. I was on 338. Nap, I thought I was on 336. I'm on 338. Well, I started at 336, I believe, so it's alright. I might have to do more than 3 chapters of Hunter x Hunter if it gets real. I don't know. Berserk might have to wait. Just playing. we'll need a lot of things to get there. At least four just to get started. Permission, the means, qualifications, a contract. I don't have any of them yet, but I'm not in any special hurry. I'm enjoying the journey. So if your destination is the same as mine, enjoy the side trips a lot. So he ain't gonna take Gone with him? I guess he ain't strong enough. Something more important than the thing you're hunting could be right there by the side of the road. Facts. Oh, gave him the 100 license. Did he drop it? Wait a minute. Did he really just throw this man's 100 license off the world tree? We ain't gonna talk about this? Bro. Was that kites? Oh yeah, it's kites because it fell off. It fell off the thing when he was fighting. Oh, yeah, he did keep it all that time because it fell off Kite when he was saving him from the fox bear. Why didn't he give it back to Kite when he saw him? I guess because he can't get a replacement. That was a dick move, Gone. You could have gave Kite back his. Well, then I guess he would have lost it whenever he went up against the Ant Queen, but they just threw it off, so it was basically the same thing. Ridiculous. And I can't remember her name, but she got the meanest Crocs on right now. That's kind of funny. Gone's aunt, cannot remember her name. Oh, she sent money. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, old dude, the dude with the box powers. These nameless panels, or these wordless panels. I guess this is just a wrap of everyone getting what they want. Old man. They call him old man because I can't remember none of their names. I remember Morley. But the box power dude, I guess they just wanted to get a bottle and share it with their mentor. Oh, that was smooth. I left the bottle in Netero's office. Share a drink with the homie. Yeah, man, because without Netero, man, y'all would have been fucked. Oh, man, I don't know. I guess Jin could have done something, but they not hyping. They hyping his power level, but I don't know what he can do in a battle like that. Because Netero did say he wasn't the strongest hunter in the world, so I guess he could have been alluding to Jin or somebody else. And these, bro. I can't remember her name, but old girl who got turned into a fish ant. Top 10, top 5 maybe. Cause she even before with the stringy ridiculous hair, I was just like, let me just move that to the side. Tell you something. An octopus dude with no arm, bro. I gotta remember these people's names because they're goat. But since I skipped the arc and I didn't watch Hunter x Hunter recently, I didn't rewatch the Chimera Ant arc. Hope you gotta read Berserk, bro. I'm reading that Berserk, man. I'm here for a good time. But Hunter x Hunter, it's just so good. It's the first time I actually got past them, Gon and his dad talking on the world tree. So this is the first chapter of the actual anime. The actual manga that doesn't have anime. I'm catching up on. And as usual, oh yeah, no, this part was an anime too. Kurapika G'd up in the suit, just like, yeah, I'm about to go take care of business. So yeah, this is dope. He actually looked cooler in the anime, I'm not gonna lie, because he was like in the shadows for no reason, and like the theme song was playing. Palm is Bay, hair messed up her facts. That's her name, Palm. Palm is out here for the one time, so I'm all about that. Kurapika, I don't know where he is. Is he at his hometown? Lighting the candles of vigil. My boy. One time for my boy Goto. This is gonna be a mainly nameless chat. I'm gonna scroll back up. Cause I don't know if I'm looking at this right. So my boy Goto definitely got decapitated back in the day. I'm scrolling down and he's right here. What's happening? Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense. Wait, was it one of them who got killed? Oh. Was Goto one of them? What is that, bro? I don't understand. I don't get it. Was Goto playing 7D chess like that? How was they was able to copy his coin trick too, like his coin ability? Was that Goto's way out? Like Goto was like, all right, y'all gonna play me, and I'm just gonna take off, cause fuck all this shit. I'm gonna have to look up what that means, cause I'm hella confused. It means he's looking at the grave, and then he's like, that was my wife, so that's why I'm here to mourn my wife. I'm guessing. So Goto's still alive. We're gonna go with that. And then we going back to that creepy place where the girls were being kept during the Chimera Ant arc. And then the shogi pieces. Bro, the most beautiful relationship in manga. Bro, they still going with this promo. I don't know. I just can't get into it. We rolling through this. Wait a minute. Alright. This is the third one. If this end too fire, I might just have to add on an extra one for each. I don't know. I don't know. I might keep the 3, but shit's getting too real. Everyone, big trouble. Perfect timing, Beans. Have a seat. Chadell was about to speak. You're not gonna quit, are you, Chairman? Don't worry, the likelihood of that is equal to your manners improving, monkey. It's terrible. This sounds urgent, Beans. Yes, watch this. Vast amounts of resources, food, untapped reserves, and a plentiful future for humanity. Who's that? Kaken's king, Hugh Goru. Like 99% of kids know now. What? Like 99% of kids know that. Vast amounts. Hold on. He can't mean. We, the Kaken Empire, declare we should carry on the dreams of humanity and advance our reach to the Dark Continent. Finally. I knew it. Dark Continent. The Forbidden Region. And the ultimate taboo. Okay, so this is what Dark Continent's all about. I can't wait. I've been hearing for years, but I had to keep steadfast because I want to do this read through right. And I finally got my new background up. I'm all set up, so let's get it. What's the Dark Continent? Why doesn't he know that? You're a Zodiac. What, for real? What do you know? What kind of hunter are you, Facts? It's outside the world map. Magical beasts are said to originate there. Whenever humanity tried to venture there in the past, ancient manuscript describes great calamities. Over 200 years ago, the Continental V5 Forum, signed a treaty agreeing to leave it alone. Man, don't want no smoke with the outside world. It's nonsense to be tied down by superstition spread by countries now in decline. The time has come for a rising nation, the driving force behind modern society, to open a new door. Do they actually have a plan? New, only in name. The economic growth has made them cocky enough to ignore the treaty, to lead the rest of the world. To open a new door to lead the rest of the world. Did King ever sign the treaty? Didn't everyone have to? They may have not. So this whole time they could have won. Just been like, fuck it. But they ain't had the juice back then. Now they got the juice. Kakin made the transformation from social imperialist to parliamentary democracy in the most silent revolution in history 30 years ago. Damn. By taking the royal name out of their country, they technically became a new nation. They may have neglected to renew treaties. Maybe it would be unethical, but to not a target for sanctions. This big news is no, not yet. The real problem is coming up. Oh shit, bigger than traveling to, Calamityville. Just watch. To lead the Dark Continent expedition team, we required the most qualified person available. Let me introduce you. Netero? The man who's dead? They got a Frankenstein Netero? The leader of the greatest specialists in the world. A veteran among fighters in action service his whole life. The legendary pro hunter Isaac Netero. We've hired his son. Okay, so this is Beyond Netero. Captain Beyond Netero. Okay. We not gonna talk about how ridiculous his name is. Is this a little on the nose? Is it just me? Because I've heard the name before, and I was like, okay. Either they brought Netero back through some kind of magical shit, or actually his son is named Beyond. He's a captain, apparently. That's wild. Chairman Netero had a son, and the 12 Zodiacs did not know about Netero's son. Is this legitimate? What a blood test. He had no family. How was this man that was that pimp not have a family? In honor of Netero, just stroke your beard for the one time. There's no way. I'm not gonna lie. Beyond Netero's beard is kind of godly too. He had no family. We need to confirm these facts. My beloved father always used to say, when you stop challenging yourself, your life is over. Deciphering myths and exploring ruins, we learned where our ancient ancestors came from. But is there a need to confirm? No matter how many obstacles stand in our path to our goal, it's like the chairman himself is talking. Damn. Said we need a blood bro, we need all the blood tests. Like, this is basically Weevil and Whitebeard. Because where was this man's? There is no way he had a whole son, and apparently this dude knew, but no one, and he was using his real name, so it was not like it was hard. Who else is named Netero in these streets? No matter how many obstacles stand in our path, I promise I will remove them all. This man got the armor on, got the kingdom armor. Age, gender, nationality, employment, race, none of it matters. Everyone deserves equal opportunity. I will turn down no challenger. Anyone who wants to win the new land is my family. Wow. Craziness. Each person will have a role to play. All you need is the courage to step forward. Come one, come all, to Kakin. Let us go to the new world. Wow. This is wild. Journey to the West, baby. I promise to take you there. This man got it's one of the most well-drawn people in the series. Well, this is like starting to get like closer to like now. So I hope the art would evolve. Everyone is wavering. I don't blame them. Even I heard the chairman in his speech. So, actually, the chairman left 2 DVDs, and you just telling us this now. He knew this would happen. He knew someone would claim to be his son. He told me to show all the Zodiacs if anyone came forward claiming to be his child. My boy Netero coming for the facts. He's like, yeah, I got a couple, I got a couple girls out there. They may claim, you know what I'm saying, some things to y'all, but that baby don't look like me. For real, let's watch it. Idiots, he said all of us. There are two missing. Come on, it'll take forever to track down Jen. Facts. Pearson is usually in his office at this time. No, he's not vice chairman anymore. Oh yeah, we have to decide on that too. What have y'all been doing all day? This man just showed y'all this DVD. Y'all wasn't taking care of the vice captain and shit. Terrible. All y'all need to get some pink slips. Let me see. Was your talk about choosing a vice chairman, Chadell? What? Later. Message first. We might find Periston. Jen won't ever answer his phone. Quiet, everyone. I'll make my speech first. As it turns out, it's not unrelated. Yeah, these people really went out of their way to like get with the Zodiac shit. Does she actually have paws on her hands? Like, is she an actual dog person? That's kind of wild. Over 100 million views on iTube in an hour. 100,000. Man, I hope my iTube gets a fucking 100 million views. 100,000 phone lines can't keep up with the flood of applications. Great, keep taking them. The king received a formal request from V5 to withdraw the announcement and sign the treaty. Oh, man. Tell him to ignore it. They've been asleep for centuries. Why? What do you need? What do you need to do to follow the What do you need to do to follow the V5 rules anyway? What the fuck is a V5? Who is this nigga? You must send an application for passage to an agency overran by V5. In order to apply, there are procedures to follow at each country's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You'll be tied up for a month apiece by contract and briefings. That's a total of 5 months. You need three letters of introductions from members of the applicants, Congress to see the section chief. You're still not guaranteed acceptance. Who cares? Stop yammering. But you asked. You told me to tell you. They make me sit around for years waiting for permission to play by their little Cubs rules. Then after dropping a fortune, I might get to accompany the expedition on a supervised sightseeing tour. I want to go where no one has gone before. Meet people nobody has met. Acquire things nobody has touched. I want to explore without bounds. In the great wide open, leaving my mark on virgin territory. I won't turn down anyone who joins or chases after anyone who leaves, but I'll crush anyone who tries to interfere. So does he have a 12 too? Like a Zodiac? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pearson's there. Yo, wait a minute. Pearson left the Zodiac. That's hilarious because there's 11 of them because of Pearson, and now there's 11 Zodiac members because there was 12 before. Actually, no, I think it was 13. Was it 13 people? Was it 13 counting Netero? I don't know. I thought it was 12 Chinese Zodiac, so it has to be 12. So now it's 11. And they have apparently the son of him, so technically a 13th leader. Whew, that's tough. And the board Jin both submitted requests to leave and Jin? They were your best people. And I approved. Well, I mean, shit, if they want to leave, they're pretty much just letting you know they out the door. And like, you can't keep them. Y'all can't whoop them niggas anyway. So the 10 of us are everyone. Dang. I think we can have a look at that message. That's crazy. That's kind of fucked up too. Like, you could have convinced them to try to like leave on the expedition as well. but then there would be like no one like leading. Like, the dog could stay behind, and then like let Netero's 12 go, or I guess 9 at that point if she's staying behind. Let 9 go, or leave like 1 or 2 behind, and then you know what I'm saying. Keep an eye on shit. That's dirty. Jin low key ain't shit, but I mean, he wants whatever he can have, and that was literally what he was just talking about. Like, yo, that's kind of all I wanted was to go to the Dark Continent. One more thing, and this is important. We have a special mission direct from V5. Hunt down beyond Netero. We just lost our best fighters to beyond Netero. I doubt Jin, maybe Paris will fight, but I doubt Jin is gonna like try to save beyond. But maybe. That's damn. Do I really want to stop reading out right now? That was 3. That was like the perfect place to end. Fuck. I'm so mad. I'm about to go to berserk. I gotta do it for the one time. Me. Why don't I don't have this shit up already? I really don't. My stupid ass. Oh, cool. I already got it. I know it was named B0. So that was it. I gotta be an F now. I ain't gonna lie. I can't remember what the fuck happened last. What is this? Okay, yeah. Do 2 more. Ooh, nap. You just saved the day. Cause I for sure was about to go on the berserk. Yeah, it's too live right now. It's too live. Sorry, BDV. I don't know if you're still here, but I know you wanted me to berserk it out. But I'm gonna need 2 more of this goodness, cause Karapika got a dolphin, so we know it's about to be good. Ooh, I already read this once. I'm not doing it again. Yo, Beyond, chill out. Why you looking with your hand? If Togashi don't get someone to alley-oop him hand-drawn skills, we gonna have some issues. Cause I can't. I can't do it no more. Okay, so Gon lost his nin by doing the thing, but he was healed. I'm guessing his nin wasn't healed, because I heard when it was like talking about like the most recent stuff in Hunter x Hunter is Gon doesn't have his nin still, I don't think. But this man, he was healed. He should have it. But I mean, I don't know. I guess there has to be some kind of repercussions for this man, you know, growing plus 20 years in a second. You signed the contract. Yes. Our job is to do research on travel worldwide and organize a database, take into account politics and social landscape, biodiversity and climate calculation, travel, risk, and conversation level. That's wild. And ultimately assign countries a safety index. What is this? Oh, this is V5? And the special unit you are assigned to has an important job, coordinating all the restricted voyage agencies. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Like, why are you telling me my job? I have to do this every day. What is rule number 1 for employees? Yeah, I think it's something with that. I think Buddy from Greed Island can help out. Well, he was exorcist, so he basically was like a lower level of what Alika was doing anyway, of what Alika did already, which was just, I guess, break whatever Nin curse was on him. But as far as getting his nin back, I think it's a whole different thing because Killua sealed his nin. And I think what Gon did was exhaust all the nin and like potential future nin altogether. Like he just tapped his body out, in order to do that massive transformation. So I think it's different from what happened to Crollo. So that's why I'm like, okay, it's something like, they're gonna have to do something. And apparently, I don't know if that's what I was thinking. Like if Gon lost his nin and he needed it back, and Alaka's right there, I'm pretty sure he would just ask Alaka, unless he doesn't know his nin's gone. I don't know because they haven't really gone over it yet, so we'll see. What is the number one rule? What is rule number one for employees? Rigidly screen applications for travel to the New World and administer a multilateral and comprehensive inquisition and training process. We are obliged to accompany qualified travelers and make every effort to maximize safety. In other words, don't let anybody go to the New World. So just, kind of stuff a whole bunch of bullshit on them. It's basically like the court system. This man, they basically just putting misdemeanors on people, keeping them in court for about a couple months, getting some money, because you got to hire a lawyer and defense attorney, all this bullshit. That's hilarious. In other words, don't let anybody into the New World. When you have to keep them on a short leash, yes. Now there's a problem. You mean cocking? They're doing as they please because they haven't signed the treaty. They bypass the screening process and are now demanding unlimited access. The biggest problem is that their trip isn't filled under sightseeing, but under business colonization. Boy, I'm about to Columbus this mug. Let's get it. What the gatekeeper of the New World hates most are people who lack manners. The gatekeeper of the new is there a Trump wall around Hunter x Hunter universe? That's crazy. Because I was about to say, like, why don't you just leave? Like, unless there's something physically stopping you. And the map they've shown us, you have a whole bunch of cluster of little islands that human lives on, and then there's like some sea we can get, and then there's the darkness on the outside of that. So why can't you just leave from a certain port in any direction from where you are and just go? Unless there's a big, just literal gate somewhere. That's crazy. Well, I mean, Greed Island, had cards and shit, so I guess it's just with Nin you can do whatever. If negotiations fail at the summit next month, it will be very difficult to stop cocking. What would happen? Pandora's box. That lid must remain closed. The lid that must remain closed will be opened. A figure of speech. I thought it was absurd too. But back when I was young, before I came here, what is going on? They own the Area 51 jig. What is that? Are those some of the Smush people? They got someone. It looks like one of the Smush people Alaka got. It's a 3-headed aliens, a dude with the whole reproductive system. What is going? Oh, those are the people. Those are the people. Alaka twisted because you can see the wrung out people. That's crazy. What is this? They're all human, or they used to be. A book called Journey to the New World was published several centuries ago. Thought to be a lunatic's rambling, confiscated or categorized as fiction at the time. Now its very existence is legendary. Your first job is to read every word of it. It's a copy, so you can write notes. Yes, sir. What was that? The price humanity paid for steeping into the New World. And it's still happening, bro. Oh, so somebody went and got Alaka, and now all these people got fucked up. You saw quite a number of bodies wrung out like towels. That book has accounts of people who went there and were wrung to death. Oh, but those bodies were discovered on this side. Any record of a victim's passage to the New World? No, that's another problem. Some suggest it was the mafia, due to their circle of acquaintances. But the testimony of multiple eyewitnesses refute that theory. They all say it suddenly happened right before their eyes. Among the witnesses are doctors, teachers, clergy, and cops. If they were all on drugs, well, in a way, I'd wish that had been the case. Anyway, read it and submit a report by next week. Identify risks of passage to the New World from various perspectives. It's fucking hand, bro. What's going on with this man? Yo, this old man is jaded, bro. He's just like, oh, that fucking Steve, man. Got this bugged out dude who's super shaded right now, giving you the meanest eyes. The lone survivor is in this room, but it's no longer human. Yo, the nightmares, the detail, the shading. What is going on? It doesn't eat human food. It's self-sustaining for almost 50. Yo, take away the bugged out eyes and just let me talk regular. I mean, shit. I would love to just be self-sustaining. 50. It's unable to die. The Beyond report is more detailed about the Beyond report. It used to be a hunter who went to the New World. Bro. So is there a connection? Because Beyond report is just way too coincidental right now. So every time we take up the challenge, we flee back carrying an extinct level threat. Wow. The result of secret colonization efforts after the V5 Forum formed the treaty. That's crazy. For political reasons, the V5 avoided the Hunters Association and secretly sent in their own research team. My son Beyond is one of the experts in charge of expedition. My son Beyond is one of the experts in charge of expedition decision making. So Beyond is this dude's. Oh wait, is he reading? Is that Netaro's book? Bro, come on, fam. Y'all doing too much. My son Beyond. So that really is his son. Did someone make this up? Is this fake news? Ignore my warnings. Oh, is this the video? Okay, wait. Too much going on. Let me read. For political reasons, the V5 avoided the Hunter Association and secretly sent in their own research team. My son Beyond is one of the experts in charge of the expedition decision making. Ignoring my warnings, he insisted on taking unexplored routes, which led to considerable casualties. He returned and brought back new threats. He wanted to try again, but I forbade it until after my death. And I made it a taboo for the Hunter Association as well. Oh, so that really is his son. I've set foot there just twice when I was young, but the strength required there was not what I sought. I needed an opponent. I sought strength as an individual, whether with every victory or defeat as an outcome. With either victory or defeat as an outcome. But in the New World, it was a harsh battle against Mother Nature, where no victor exists. Oof, you can't take on Mama Earth. The strength my son desired was formidable and essential to exploring there. If anything, he's probably more suited to being a hunter than I am. Now, to the question at hand. I want you to successfully explore the Dark Continent before my Netero. You big wildin'. You big wildin'. I want you to successfully explore the Dark Continent before my son. Overcome any of the risk of the Dark Continent and return with hope. Difficulty rating is undisputedly A. Going to the Dark Continent is not even an S? Bro, this dude is crazy. However, this is a request, not an order. It's a selfish desire of mine that the association be the pioneer in hunting the mysteries and dangers. The reward will be great, but the risks are far greater and will likely put the association in great peril. Facts. We merely opened the door to the haunted house and turned heel without crossing the threshold. This is not an order. Yeah, like, if Netero was like, I can't do it, peace out, then what makes you think we can do this? Think of it as a fleeting dream of a dead man. I repeat, this is not an order. I repeat, nigga, this is not an order. It's an order. Yeah, I'm like, yo, maybe if you said it once, I'd be like, After you said it 4 times, he's definitely giving us an order. I'm just, and I'll be mad just like them. Like, it's fucking, I don't want to go. I don't want to go, cause I'm not trying to die, fam. Beans, be honest. Yes, there are no other last wills, right? No. Well, as far as I know. All right, that old man doesn't know how to go away. It doesn't feel like he's dead after all. The long hair means this record was recorded. Wait, the long hair means this was recorded before the other one. What do you say, Chadell? What do you say, Chadell? I like the actual speech, like, styles he gives to them individual characters, kind of cool. Like Hisoka has the cards suits. The dog girl has that random arrow going down. The snake actually like hisses her S's, like the detail. Since it's an order, there's no other choice. But since he's ooh Lord, snake girl done got me. Since he insists it isn't, we can't get other members involved. Just us Zodiacs, right? Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I'm still taking volunteers because this is some bull. I don't mind going to the Dark Continent, but I'm against hunting beyond. The reason, monkey? Well, I'm contrary. It's too convenient how one takes care of it. What? It's too convenient how one takes care of the other. If we have the same goal, interfering with them doesn't sit well with me either. If it's a race between the Hunter Association and Kaking, that's fair. It is. The chairman's son has been preparing for decades. Facts. Have any of us ever even considered going to the New World? As far as I know, I can only think of one such idiot. Yeah, Jin been ready for a minute. If Jin would help us, for argument's sake, that's fine. But he's already left. Even if he were here, he'd insist on doing things by himself. It's not fair at all. Beyond starting way ahead of us. Facts. The hunt must happen. As long as there's no incongruence with the chairman's orders, Sion and Kanzai's opinion are pure sentimentality. Oh yeah. Don't we need to verify whether the V5 is right or not before we hunt him down? They say it's benefit to mankind, but it's just a scramble for natural resources and land. Whatever too difficult, just decide. 5 countries can't decide for the rest of the world. What's this have to do with the hunt? Sorry for not paying attention. Wow. That's beyond what we can. What? That's beyond what we as Anago can meddle with. What? But our actions can indicate intent. Can you two calm down? Chadell hasn't even told us the reason for the hunt. Don't get your priorities wrong. You'd put political belief above the chairman's words. Once he's charged with sedation, or enticing a riot, and the HQ and the HA and the Hunter Association accepts the request, there will be a formal announcement, Snake. Yes, Beyond Netero calling people? Yo, I'm done. So he just pulled up. Beyond just pulled up. Yo, that beard, man. Out one day, the beard gang. Beyond's beard game is Yonko level. When is this man about to just throw hands with all these people? Been a while, Beans. Those guys must be the Zodiacs. Can we contact the V5? Say that you caught Beyond Netero? Wow. This man's playing 7D chess. He even got the earlobes. Like, they're not as all the way down, but they getting there. That's wild. Just call it quid pro quo, shall we? Yo, I'm tired of this man's vitality. The 5 threats humanity brought back from the Dark Continent. Yo, is Alaka part of it? Whoa. Wait a minute. I gotta scroll back up. Gotta do this one by one. A sphere that protects mysterious ancient ruins. The botanical weapon Bryon. Whoa. Codependence of desire. A gaseous life form. AI. What is Debra? This spear dude is just creeping me out. He gotta be the most OD. A monster that infects his prey with homicidal desires. The twin snake Hellbell. A trade-off between life and pleasure. A beast that keeps people as pets. Oh shit. That's wild. Is it in the shadows? Like, yeah. Endless despair disguised as hope. Zombie. Zobe. The immorality disease. I wonder if do they have to bring him back? Because they have to bring back hope. This is endless despair disguised as hope. Zombie, the immorality disease. That's crazy. This is no place humanity should go back to. See, I kind of knew it was from the Dark Continent, but this drawing is off-putting. Wait. So, Alaka's the AI? Alaka's AI? So it's a gas? Codependence of desire. Which is a wish. So Alaka is a little kid infected with the gas? This is codependent, so it would need like another life form. Gaseous form AI. I'm from the Dark Continent AI. That's wild. Unless it's like the king or the queen of gas people that actually is not gas, or it's such a solid gas it has a body. All right, last chapter. My boy Nan said we gotta do 2 more. This is the second one. He's trying to get out. I know he can get out. That's flimsy ass string. You need like a big steel girder that's like you gotta have 2 arms to just, bro, because this man is ridiculous. I can already look at that beard. Now then, you can do what you want with me, but I predict that I'll be released and you will go to the Dark Continent with me. Oh man. Oh yeah. Impossible. You'll be in prison for a long time for inciting a riot. You are delusional. Well, that would be the correct answer, but the real world isn't like that. You have time to hear me out before you report to V5. Cell phone. The conversation will be recorded. Is that alright with you? No problem. As if you could publicize it. He looks just like him. Just facing him makes me waver. What does he want? The only thing I want right now is... The only thing I know right now is that we're being attacked. Yo. I'll first tell you about the V5's official policy and the true meaning behind those words, so you can brace yourself for the truth. The current. This is the current world's official map. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that Africa, yo? With Madagascar, yo. There's legit. Oh, that's South America too. Yeah, it's just the map turned upside down with Greed Island in the middle. Cause that for sure kind of looks like America. It's like Florida, but no, this is different. But that's for sure Africa. That's for sure Brazil. That this looks like Asia, and this looks like Australia. This man just flipped continents upside down. The man who drew exactly 22 coins in the Gon and the Goda and Hisoka fight. The man who, in detail, lets you know that Killua doesn't make sounds when he walks. Just flipped continents upside down for his map. Upset. So upset. Our world is located within the enormous lake Mobius in the center of the Dark Continent. Damn. According to our data, mankind has tried to go there 149 times. There's only the excursion. That's only the excursions we have recorded. Only 5 trips had returning survivors for a total of 28 people, and Beyond is one of them. Beyond is the only one still alive today. Yeah, so Beyond is more than a real nigga. That's crazy. The 5 voyages were all unofficial and took place after the V5 formed the invulnerability treaty with the cooperation of the guide. The bro upset. Like, if you really look at this shit, it's just like, bro, where's the creativity? But I mean, with this map, it's kind of wild. Like, he gave himself hella room to play with, which is kind of fucked up. Like, as soon as he started expanding the world, he's like, I'ma stop. But if he come back, we just throw 17 chapters at us in like 3 days, and we have to sit here and read his dissertation, I'm about it. The current situation is that we cannot even cross the far ocean boundaries without a guide. Yeah, because it's just water on every side. Because think about, like, if you were here, you wouldn't know where the fuck you was. You have to go a couple days in order to get to Hunter Africa. And you have to know where you're going, because you can get like right here and then hit a mean right and just be going into nothing for a bit and without seeing land. This shit, bro, that's like a year to get to Hunter Africa, to get to the far side of this fucking thing. That would take years. And that's if you go on a straight perfect line, and you don't need a log pose for that. That's wild. The current situation is that we cannot even cross the ocean boundary without a guide, bro. Imagine how many people just floating around. Imagine Brooke just floating around this motherfucker. Like, I'm trying to find the coast, baby. Help me. Oof. So mankind has never, not officially, succeeded in making a round trip by ourselves. That's crazy. The 28 survivors were all as fit as medalists and blessed with luck. Even so, only 3 of them were able to pass various tests upon their homecoming and return to their daily lives. That's a rate of 0.04%. Needless to say, sending civilians is foolish. Who's his guide? The being summoned by the gatekeeper. What gatekeeper? Facts. Read the files and you tell me. The magical beast clan with the only pipeline to the continent. Travel there is difficult without their help. So you gotta get help from magic niggas. Oh, this is, bro, the detail on this old man's face. May I say something? Go ahead. His nose. We know about these things already. Likewise, the 5 treaties you're going to talk about next. Yes, this is a waste of time. 5 treaties. Facts. Tell me. I want to point out that any talk of risk only serves to fuel the fire for these adventurers. The same goes for the countries and businesses that pour money into these things. Then sit back and wait for the results to roll in. The most this would do is decrease the number of applicants We want to know the official way to stop Kakin. Need an internal log post to every island. Facts, bro. Like, there's no way they traveling, and they already know this because they have to get magic beasts that been there. They gotta get OGs of the Dark Continent, or they just be sailing around forever, like quite literally. Tell me the facts, baby. International threat clause 7-9. I wonder if he has a whole like actual like guidebook, cause he did write out the hunter bylaws. I wonder if he wrote out any like other laws. Bro, Brooke might die trying to sail from goddamn edge to edge, because that would take forever. That's like incalculable. It looks like. Eternal threats clause 7-9 prohibit active involvement with contagious diseases, biological weapons, biological hazards, and unknown menaces. Menaces. I'm not gonna try to say the word again. If it determines that a nation is endangered, oh snap, my boy, the synchro nut gang, bro. Hey, damn lazy mofos, who I appreciate you. Not a lot of people know about that synchro nut, but we gonna let them know. If it is determined that a nation is endangered, the use of force, including military intervention, is permitted. Man, you got spearheaded dudes out here just chilling. Like, you got people that can turn other people into like pleasure dolls. Like, I don't know if the military is gonna be able to do anything. I think you're talking about people who's trying to go, so never mind. We know all this already. So does Kakin. Kakin will never back down. Now that things are going, like, you already put your cards on the table. You can't stop this man. You might as well just give him all the guns and just hope for the best. Hopefully we make it back. He don't come back with Godzilla or Mothra. I apologize for the... I'm usually good at words, but when they split up, it's hard. Circuitousness? I don't know what that means. I wanted to establish a common... I wanted to establish a common understanding that the means to stop them is limited and military. Yeah. Considering the above, to quell the situation peacefully, it is necessary to invite Kakin to the V5. See, you can't beat them, you join them, man. You gotta join them. That synchronet, bro. I'm still dead. Recognizes the V6, that V6 engine. Recognizes the V6 and unofficially support Kakin's journey. My man, he know what it is. We must show that we have been waiting for them to become the last representative of the 6 continents, not that we have to add them reluctantly. The king will go down in history as a pioneer, and in return put in writing that the distributions of our rewards will be an even 6. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, if he actually does it, you might as well reap the rewards. If you're gonna die anyway, then you can't stop this. There are many uninhabited islands that could accept immigrants into the neutral zone inside the far ocean boundary. Pretend they are the new continent and have the civilians spend their new lives there. Oh, so they don't actually go to the Dark Continent. They just go to somewhere they haven't seen before and be like, hey, we here. We out here. Y'all go ahead and populate. Because, y'all won. Leave the actual voice to Kakin and the condition that the members... on the condition that the members be carefully screened. Let them suffer the same fate that united the V6 so strongly in the first place. Chaperone is necessary. Is the Hunter Association good enough? We commissioned them to capture Beyond. Once they have him, they'll be able it will be up to the convenience of him. The Hunter Association will have earned their keep if they succeed in being both firm and flexible. So I wonder if they really if Beyond never turned himself in and they actually went after Beyond, I wonder if they could hire Hisoka. Like, Hisoka, I know this is your bag. We got someone that could be more powerful than the chairman that you can go after. I wonder if Hisoka could take on Beyond. I doubt it though. I wonder if he could beat the chairman. That's a good question. Nah, I don't know if Bungee Gum is gonna get you out of them hands. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Blah, 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 blah. And if they fail, negotiate directly with Kaken's leader. We certainly resolve it with the V6 offer. If the Hunter Association isn't useful, we'll have to send an unofficial team ourselves. Then the real threat is that our budget is going to balloon by an estimate 25 times. And they just like, do what you gotta do, fam. And they signed it, so yeah. And now, yo, is Beyond on some Hisoka like 5D's level stuff? Like 5D chess, and he foresaw all of that, so he was like, let me just cut out the middleman, come here, and just have you join us. We insisted on an ultimate open door policy to clarify the choice, or else the V5 would never get off their behinds, and if we blindly follow protocol, the plan itself would have been crushed. If safety of civilian immigrants isn't included in your duty, it doesn't seem as high risk to me. Because you disregard your own safety. That's brave, but I question your leadership. This means that when you run away, you can't use protecting civilians as your excuse. You don't have to worry about that part. PR. You don't have to worry about our PR. Why don't you worry about your own welfare? I give up. I have no idea what's going on. Can someone translate? It means Beyond got a ticket to the Dark Continent in exchange for making Kaken's king into a historic hero. But the V5 doesn't like to lose, so it wants to maintain its dignity by making us babysit Beyond. Is this good for us? High risk, high return. If we fail, we lose the trust of one of our best customers. If we succeed, it's possible we're allowed to hunt on the Dark Continent. Ooh. There's a good chance of gaining great benefits for humanity, not just the association. And just trust me and contact the V5. They'll say, tell Beyond they accept a supervised voyage, and the chaperone will be the Hunter Association, if the V5 trust you. This is my challenge to you. The Dark Continent will be the proving grounds. Will you be there? Yes, this is a battle, and the entire association will have to fight. Facts. Yes, if this is all true, we shall accept. But first, there are many things we have to confirm. Fine, take my blood, anything. What is this? I just realized where you are in the story. Hunter x Hunter is dope. Hell yeah, it's extra fire. And I actually just caught up through the election arc, so I had to refresh my memory and shit. And I definitely got the basis for the story back, so that was a good thing on my part, because I would hate to have gone in this cold. So yeah, just getting into the Beyond Expedition arc and living my life. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter, big fire. He expected to be challenged as a fraud. I know he's the real deal, the chairman's son. He's using the association as a stepping stone to get to the Dark Continent. Contact the V5 cow. Her little arrow is just so cool. We were forced into this. It was underhanded, but the quickest way to get to the Dark Continent. We're going to an evil place with a sly of foes. I thought slew would be more apt, but with a sly oh, you're talking about him. I thought you meant the niggas on the continent. We're going to an evil place with a sly foe who won't hesitate to cheat. It looks like we'll be going into the Dark Continent with Beyond, all of you. Can't afford to lose. Plans have changed. This will be a top secret crucial mission from the V5. This will require the entire association's help. Huh? We're going together now? How is this a showdown? You amaze me. Yeah, he really don't know what's going on. He didn't even know about the Dark Continent. This dude just be in his own world doing tiger shit. Beyond is saying he's going to the Dark Continent as a prisoner, but then he'll escape from us and do as he pleases. We'll have to find a solution to the threat while managing him and fighting off his comrades. Wow. Yeah, it always needs refreshing. So many characters, easy to forget stuff. Facts. Like, there's a hella characters, and they all have, like, cool little moments and little things they say that set up and kind of snowball into bigger things for the characters. So, I wanted to go back and reread the whole thing, but I've watched Hunter x Hunter a couple times. So after I catch up, I'll probably do a series where I start from the beginning and go back through up to the election arc. And then I'll, it's better, it's always better when the story starts in the middle and then we go back to the beginning. In this land of complete unknowns, we don't know what will come to attack. Facts. But just the ocean itself is a barrier. Like that map they shown when it was like, here where we are, and the entire room is the rest of the Dark Continent. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't need none of this. I'm supposed to be using this keyboard. I'm so mad. But that's what hunters are supposed to do, right? Exactly. Be prepared, everyone. I hope we hit it off with Beyond during the trip and have a fun adventure together. See, Afro do know what it's about. If he cool with you, we can just do it together. Again, tell you're an optimist. Dream on. Facts. Yo, this art. I'll watch him, Shadell. Okay. Walks off. You should also be prepared. It'll be a long imprisonment. Long time, eh? I'll wait as long as it takes. Yo, they giving Beyond so much sauce with the drawings. Like the toes. Look at the hand. Someone else drew this. Because this man's hand game been big trash for a hot minute. I need a hand. Somebody show me a hand. Look at that hand. It looks like a foot. That's a baby platypus foot. And then we go down here. And this man big saucing with the knuckles of justice. He got on the fresh kicks with the double strap. You know you real when you need two straps. Luffy been jumping and getting thrown in the buildings with one strap and his shoes still good. But he got the two straps. Terrible. Well done. That was a good presentation. Thank you. But are you sure that was the right thing? What was? Like you asked, I submitted all the various risks. But isn't the agency contradicting itself if the conclusion is that we still go? It's no problem. Our duty was to inform them of the danger and to propose a safer route to people who had already decided on a destination. The rest is their problem. Something else? Something else? Our official stance is that the journey to the New World was fiction, but in actuality, the book is the basis. The book is the basis or the bias. Is the basis for the most important criteria for the world. Haha, you're just like me. You'll be a great manager. Wait, let me read that again. Dude, that side duck foot. Facts. Look at these hands. If he was consistently out here drawing like he's supposed to, Hunter x Hunter would have one less problem. It'd be the one step closer to being perfect. Our official stance is that Journey to the New World was fiction, but in actuality, the book is the basis for the most important criteria for the world. Haha, you're just like me. You'll be a great manager. An honest world would be best, of course, but peace is most important, isn't it? This man say, one more time. Yo, what is this? Scroll back. Bro, what is this? This whale, bro. Is this how they get in there? With the whale? Look at that giant transport ship. Black Whale number 1. It can carry an astonishing 200,000 people. The interior is simple as it was specialized for transport, but that meant it was built at low cost and in less time. Yo, that's something I don't need to hear. Y'all can work on this for, like, I can do some push-ups, you know what I'm saying, while y'all reinforce this thing a little bit more, because I don't need to hear that you built this as quick as possible. Get the fuck out of here. Our hero king Hugh Guru has declared they will build 20 of these ships in a year. So you're gonna get 20 cheap ships. Y'all wildin'. And he promised to send 100 million people within 5 years. This dude. This commemorative first ship is scheduled to carry Beyond, as well as the king and 14 princes. Civilians will be picked by lottery, and the current odds of landing a seat on the ship is 1 in 13 or 1300. The odds are better than you think. The maximum rating on the published dangerous non-native species list is C. Can you explain how dangerous this is so the rest of us can understand? Oh, the likes of bears, sharks, poisonous snakes, and wasps, creatures you might come across if you're unlucky. That might be fatal in the worst case scenario. This nigga. Opinions online declare that the Dark Continent surely must harbor deadly rank B or A creatures. Haha. Nobody can rule them out completely, of course, but these people probably assume that mankind never went to the Dark Continent because of dangerous creatures exist. Many ancient ruins describe the calamities caused by going to the Dark Continent. We have concluded that these mass casualties were from infections by virus and microbes. Modern medicine will prevent such problems from reoccurring. In fact, the minerals and liquids held by these flora and fauna are much more likely to be hiding miraculous compounds that we can help mankind advance by leaps and bounds. I declare that the great gold rush of human history will take place in the next 10 years. The Dark Continent. So this man just in the room with the traitors. You and Pariston, but I expected him. The Dark Continent is the place where dreams are made and people go to die horribly because they don't know how to sit at home and watch YouTube. Look at the why Chin so strong. Look at Pariston out here with no scruff in these streets. Terrible. Beard gang all day. Jen, I don't know if he just can't grow a beard or he just half-heartedly shaves every 3.5 months. Something. Let me in on this. You're taking all comers, right? He's like, The thoughts, bro. Whenever they're on panel together and they're just like, just looking, it's ridiculous because they just know everything. For a second, I thought you came to stop us. I planned to. What do you mean? Jen, is this a secret mission? For a second, I thought you came to stop us. I planned to. This man's carrying on the wheel however he wanted to do it. He reminds me of, not Hattori. I can't remember his name. If for all my dudes out there who suffered through the first 70 episodes of Hitman Reborn, the dude with the tonfas, the cloud dude who had the hedgehog and the bird, I think it was Hattori. No, I'm thinking of One Piece. But yeah, the dude with the bird, the discipline committee dude, because he just be going and doing shit just whenever. It's ridiculous. This whole mess is your specialty. forced choice. Depending on whether the association responds to beyond's provocations, you send in. I knew it. This man was. I thought he was going to use for the hunter exam, but he's like, man, if we gonna fight the Dark Continent, we use Dark Continent versus the Dark Continent. But how do you gonna control the soldiers though? This mess is your specialty, a forced choice. Depending on whether the association responds to beyond's provocations, you'd send in 5,000 Chimera ant soldiers. You've had enough fun, haven't you? The association isn't your sandbox any longer. Don't mess with it anymore. Yo, these chads, look at the energy. Yo. He's just like, hey, let me just flex. You can't don't mess with the association anymore. I'll play with you personally from now on. Oh, he's keeping a close eye. I'll play with you personally from now on until you beg me to stop. Yo, these dudes going at it. I'm sweating, son. So you're finally gonna pay attention to me. Yo, I'm tired of them. I'm tired of Parison and Jen. Just two Chad go. Can Parison throw hands? Parison gotta be able to throw hands. You can't be a hunter without throwing mad hands. So what if Parison had a son and he had to fight like Gon and Killua? That'd be wild. We'll see about that. I might just be doing it for my own fun. Yo, these backgrounds, yo. Look at the chin. Look at the powerful chin. Oh, man, look at this dude's chin. What is happening? Oh, that's the old dude who was young. Director that doesn't make sense. Yo. Jin on his Escanor. Big facts. Out here just chatting it up with the chins of power. The Oreo's chin. Yo. There's some beefy chins in this universe, yo. Wait a minute. Leorio, yo. I for sure was supposed to go on a berserk. Last chapter. And then we go on a berserk. They pulled me in, man. Nap, I'm blaming you. I was supposed to been gone. They making this. Look at his glass. Look at the sauce. Look at the glasses. Either he always had these glasses and he just wasn't drawn. I can't want to say Horikoshi, but now I forgot his name now. Fucking author. It'll come to me. All right, last chapter, and we're going to berserk. Me, a Zodiac. Yes, you're currently the most respected hunter in the association. Yo, with the emitter, just punch, yo. Your participation is essential for the success of the mission that will decide the future. Would you like to help by all means? Yo, hold on, I got things to do. Your medical studies? That may be presumptuous, but I've contacted your school. Wow. They made a special exception and they made a special exception and approved an indefinite term. Wow. For study abroad, only if it goes to the Dark Continent with us as a part of the medical team. What? I'll be a chief physician. You'll earn academic credits for the practicum experience. That's pretty dope. I must point out that this is a very dangerous and difficult mission. There will be no other compensation. If you'd rather be a doctor in a safe place simply to make money, feel free to refuse. Alright then, I'll gladly refuse. Yo, you tried to reverse psychologist me, make me feel less of a man. I'm trying to live. I should be the one asking you, what better opportunities could I wish for? Let me do it. What? I should be the one asking you, what better opportunity could I wish for? Let me do it. Sure, thank you. But there's one thing. You have one more opening in the Zodiacs, right? There's someone I like to recommend. Is he gonna recommend Karapika? Who is he Wait, I need to know. Who is he recommending? Oh, I like the contrast. Dirty gin, outside getting it in with Henny bottles and goddamn Black and Mild wraps everywhere. Black and Mild wraps, fucking Aaron Hernandez. Black and Mild, fucking tips everywhere. And we got the clean, the reflective surface dojo of Pariston. Like it. All right, we just gonna scroll back up and pretend we didn't see. I really wasn't trying to have nightmares tonight. What, bro? What is this face, bro? Look at this face. Someone look at this face with me. I need to look at it. What is going on the TV, bro? Are they already in the Dark Continent? Are y'all sure we not here already? Bro, that's the stuff of nightmares. Get off my screen. Why did you assume those were two choices? If they were, the association doing what I want will make things a lot worse. That's not a negotiation. Plus, the Hunter exam thing came out of nowhere. Negotiation isn't even on your mind. This is a game you're playing by yourself. You're not going to ask how I knew you were sheltering Chimera ants. It's not like I was trying to hide it. If the association accepted the terms and went off to the Dark Continent officially, they need extra personnel. But governments are risk adverse. But governments are risk adverse and slow to respond. Using private contractors always creates disputes with contracts and distribution rights. Shadell will try to recruit the necessary personnel via the Hunter Association, so the association acts alone. It's the most realistic and efficient way. But to you, it's the most moderate and boring decision, one you'd rather not have happen. Netero, he would never do that. He was sending out his own people, just like, hey man, we got this. Cause I don't think he did that when the ants came. So yeah, it makes sense. He'd accept losing the V5 as a client and refuse to accompany Beyond. He'd find his own way there first. Wait for Beyond on the Dark Continent and announce that the hunt for Beyond is on. That's what the Hunter Association should be, right? Why are you trying so hard to destroy it if you're obsessed with it? Quite a twisted form of love. Any proof that I'm destroying it? Explain this forced choice to me. You're a baby crying for attention. If the association becomes boring to you, you go find a new playmate. The quickest way to find one is to dump the chimeras into the world. That would also force a change in policy regarding the Dark Continent. But if the association shows a backbone, you'd happily deliver the finishing blow by sending the Chimera ants to take the exam. It's the only way for anyone to become a member. Chimera ants as official hunters, bro. A balanced exam that Shadell will create amounts to a free pass for anyone with your tutelage and connections. Your followers will pass in bulk through, though I don't know what you do with an association full of Chimera ants. You and I are similar. We think in unorthodox ways. That's why I think what I think, scumbag. What a way to put it. But you're right, so whatever. People normally feel happiness when they loved and are loved in return. I feel happiness when people hate me, and I feel compelled to hurt the things that are dear to me. What the fuck? Checks and balances, I guess? But is that so strange? Bro, wait a minute. This aura, is he AI too? What's really going on? Depends on the extent, but I'm saying that you're totally out of it, and that's not how we're like. May I? You may not. Stay out of this, baldy. The dude with all the hair is bald? But I waited so long. Hey, who do you think you are? Busting in here and acting all. Jen. Jen. He was just trying to talk, Jen. Jen, he was just trying to talk. I get. Here we go again, trying to flex with these hands that he can only draw once a chapter. Oh, the intent. He. Oh. Got it. Now stay out of this. Are you the one who calls the shots here? The doll? Oh, he was searching for that aura, that killer intent, because he thought Jen was about to mess up one of the people. So she was like, hold on now. Hold up now. You gonna mess with one of my subordinates. Haha, come on, Jen. I'm number 2, of course. So it's not a hierarchy of strength. Oh, you underestimate me. So he can throw hands. Okay. So Jen knows. If you were only about brute force, I'd pummel you and that'd be it. That's not the case, which is the trouble. You'd be laughing inside, even as I made you cough up blood and step on your hands. I'd have to break your spirit instead. Bro, this man Jin. I'm number 2 now. Anyone got a problem with that? Why is he not saying number 1? Is he like, yo, I can't beat this doll? Is this doll OD? Wait a minute. Yeah, the power scaling just got wacky. I'm from the Hunter Association. Is Karapika here? You, Karapika gonna be a motherfucker? Which one would he be? Because they lost the boar and the rat. Would Karapika be the rat? And Leorio be the boar? I mean, I guess. Well, I mean, yeah, because Karapika is smarter and he's also blonde. So, there you go. And then Leorio, who apparently is stronger than Karapika. Freaks, this is real, bro. Facts. They be doing the most. He's out. Please take your leave. Then I'll wait here until his return. Can I have some coffee? I'll get the I'll get the milk myself, yo. I'm not going down this road with you, cow man. Which cows are bulls, so. And everyone's like, oh, time to take out the trash. This is a warning. Don't come near me. I will not allow any violence. I'm with crime hunters with special investigation clearance. Save your lip for the nursing hospital room. I'll send you there. Restrain. Ooh, the Nin powers. I can't move. Motherfucking, what you call it for a reason. Zodiac for a reason. Closed courtroom. Cross game. Hit him with the cross examination. No. Hey, you won't get away with this. What the hell do I do? You'll be released soon. But here's another warning. Not take another step. I'll immobilize you as many times as you resist, over and over. Okay, fine. The boss is the boss. The head honcho. Karapika got niggas. Karapika got hitters in the streets. Bro, I'm dead. Karapika got goons. Ain't nobody else got goons out here in these streets. Not the main characters anyway. But he's in a bad mood. Try not to provoke him. You're a hunter, right? Is this your real occupation? What are you implying? We're not a crime syndicate, you know. We just look shady and beat people up whenever they come in the room. We get 100% of our income through personal security detail and gambling. We pay our taxes. And they're both legal here. You have no right to say anything. I heard a lot of noise. Oh, shit. Who are you? What do you want from me? That's hilarious. So he's seen his share of carnage. Facts. He got that aura, boy. Uh, Misastrum Hunter Association. Have you heard about the news about Kakin going to the Dark Continent? I don't care. L'Oreal told me about you, and I'm here to make a request. Come to the Dark Continent with us. Is that all? I refuse. I'm busy. Yeah, I mean, I got people to hunt down and murder in the streets. I hear you're looking for the crimson eyes of your murdered friends. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to prepare before I make this leap down this page, because I know they about to hit them with the mean Karapika eyes. Not many people can handle that if they're not prepared. You gotta get your hockey up. You gotta plant both feet firmly. This is important, because Karapika is fucking crazy. Look at the eyes. Karapika. From this point on, choose your word. Choose your words wisely, cause I'm about to start curbs. I'm putting teeth on concrete. Don't talk about my mama. This is no place for you outsiders. I'm indeed looking for the eyes. What of it? Yo, don't make me change the specialist on you, fam. Yo, the death flags. There is a dark net site of particular small-minded people. Do you know that 6 months ago, a video showing a large number of crimson eyes was uploaded there? Of course. So what? Karapika is looking for their owner, but we don't have any clues so far. Hit him with the Heisenberg statement, bro. I'm telling you, I am the danger. Gotta be 10 toes down, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta get in that stance, bro. That 3-point stance, so it's over with for you. Karapika is looking for their owners, but we don't have any clues so far. We identified the owner of the Crimson Eyes. Yo, he came there prepared. Like, I ain't no half-stepping. My boy Cal is out here. Karapika's like, oh. Yo, if I was to make a video, this is definitely where I put that Sam Jackson from Pulp Fiction. Well, damn, Negro, that's all you had to say. Because he is in now. Because he got the suit on and everything. Oh, I'm definitely going to find a Photoshop program and put Sam Jackson's face right here with the milkshake. Bro. That's too funny. We accidentally came across them while making a background check on a VIP for the Dark Continent trip. It was a coincidence. It would be impossible to figure out from the video alone. That's all I can say to you. That's all I can say to you, an outsider. I need you to consider carefully before you answer me. If you join the Zodiacs, you will accompany us to the Dark Continent, but you will spend about 2 months on the ship. What would that be of interest to you? Hunter is amazing. So this person is also going to be on board. My priority. Oh. So so the dude who he's getting him close to his target. Okay. Smart. My priority is to receive my brethren's stolen eyes. Alright, I will join you by any means necessary. Will you tell me who it is? Yeah, this nigga right here, fam. Kakin's fourth prince. Not even gonna try to pronounce the name. You don't call him Higoro. Huigaro. Yo, the random detail he chooses to put on people is just wild. Karsten, you're out of it. I think you're the one who's out of it as a parent. I'm tired. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I for sure was about to go to the next thing. All right. This is where we're going to have to hit that gear shift and as you would surmise, shift gears. Because we have to read Berserk. This is the double read through. Terror sandwich. Yo, that's actually pretty hot. Because I for sure can't say that man's name for nothing. Just go ahead and is it up? Yep. Okay. Yeah, man. So we're having a great time with Hunter x Hunter. I literally did not want to stop, but you got to do it. You got to do it. Now, if I can successfully transfer this image, because it's not a Hunter x Hunter, but it's the perfect amount, but it just feels weird having a Hunter x Hunter overlay when we're doing Berserk. I don't want to use 2 because this isn't 2. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We never talk about it. Yeah, it works. Get a little Berserk smirk. For sure. I never read Berserk, so I'm going to have to bounce. Glad I subbed, though. I'll be seeing you everywhere. Oh, shit. I'm glad my reach is vast, and you hit me with subscribe. I appreciate that. I don't know why. Like, if you just subscribed recently, it should have came up on screen. I'm kind of mad it didn't, but whatever. Right on for them 2 extra chapters. Looking forward to this Berserk now. Yo, Berserk is wild, bro. I think you're gonna enjoy it. So, shout out, bro. Synchro Nut Boys, Moochie Boys. Let's do it. Appreciate you, damn lazy mofo, for joining me. And definitely hit you up afterwards, bro. Hunter x Hunter stream. We're gonna try to do this at least every day, if not Berserk, then Hunter x Hunter. And then we may branch off into other ones, so there may be space in between the read-throughs, but I like reading manga, so this is definitely the way to go. And yeah, so Nap, if you still here, a lot went down. Basically, we got introduced to Berserk. This is like I sub when I saw you said you made a YouTube in that stream last night. When I saw you make videos in the stream last night. Oh, shit. PDA gang. Hey, appreciate that, fam. Appreciate that. Let's go. Man, I'm glad people actually see your boy out doing stuff. Might have to start, cranking it up some more so I can get my reach further. But yeah, let me see if I can do a little dry run on what happened. So, Berserk started off crazy. This man was getting it in with like a half demon, half person, but it was all a part of his plan. Apparently, he's taking people out. He got this little mark on his neck called the mark or the brand of sacrifice, and it bleeds every time he's like around demons or like dark world denizens or whatever. And he come through, he's slicing horses in half. He got this dope ass metal arm, and it got like a crossbow machine gun on it that he shoots, and he be low diffing everybody. But then there's things called apostles, who are kind of like demons that are humans, or humans that kind of gave up their humanity to be demons, or gave over their bodies to demons, however you want to put it. And he faced this snake one at first. So it was like this dude, he was just eating townspeople. He made the leadership of the town kind of go under his thumb, and they had to like send them shipments of people, like women and children and shit, and they went along with it because they didn't want to die. But then they eventually all ended up getting low diffed anyway, because it's like you can't keep that up forever. People are going to leave, or you're just going to run out of people to send this man. So it was pretty much screwed from the beginning. So Berserk fought, not berserk, but Guts, main hero, fought this dude off real quick with the quick slashes, and we got to see that Berserk is kind of that dude, taking hella tails to the sternum and living, and then what happened after that? So he beat the snake dude basically, went on to the next town, and there's kind of like another demon that's kind of in charge of everybody this time. But this time he's like this giant worm bird thing. Like the demons in here don't make any sense. They're crazy, but it's amazing. I don't honestly remember the details of it. I'm gonna have to go over it again myself, but let's just go from here and I'll probably remember as I go. Oh yeah, he got a little fairy sidekick because he saved him from like people being assholes. It's over. Guts, bro. Oh yeah, little fairy got healing powers, so he's a walking potion. It's very useful. What's wrong with you? Come on, is this how it's gonna end? It can't be over. You are always so high and mighty, always putting other people down. Oh yeah, Guts is crazy. If you don't know, Guts is a masochist. He's a hyper realist. He don't like to help people weaker than him. There was this moment where it was like a cliche in the anime where the reluctant hero doesn't want to save like the weak old man that he helped before, but the weak old man got captured after Guts helped him, so he was just like, man, fuck it. The old man got captured by this thing, and he was tortured like for a hot minute. My boy Nonsense in the chat. He was tortured. Like he got both legs cut off. His eye was gone. His women and children were eaten in front of him, but he got away. And it's this thing called the Benault or the Beholt. That's like a door to the demon world, or a door to the God hand, the way they put it. But and I guess you can use that to just become a demon or get the powers of a demon, like this giant dude, because he was just a regular like ruthless ruler dude, but then he got this and he started eating people, and he used the Benault to become a demon or an apostle thanks to the God hand. So I'm guessing the apostles work for the God hand, and Guts is like running around. It looks like he's running around trying to get at the God hand by going after apostles and trying to find clues. And his biggest clue he just found was the Beholt. So the old man he helped, this dude like infected another giant guy that Guts beat with his like demon virus. So he became a big ass demon virus dude. And he has like whip arms, like Guts cut his arm off and it grew back, of course, but it became like disfigured, looking like him, and he can do like extra supersonic whips, and it was ridiculous. So Guts somehow ended up being him, and we all thought it was over. Guts left the old man out in the open instead of like transporting him somewhere safe, and of course the thing we thought was dead wasn't dead, and he took the old man back to get executed in the square. Now, normally the hero would go help the dude who's about to get executed in the square. Did not happen, and Guts was like, I don't want to help this weak old dude, and he had like a weird smile on his face. Like Guts is weird, bro. He's like the ultimate not hero. He's just like, I'm down for whatever, murder, mayhem. Oh, the old lady slipped and fell, bust a hip. Well, I'm gonna go kick her real quick and I'm gonna be on my way. Guts is that kind of dude. So this looks like it's gonna be a journey for him trying to regain his humanity back, because this dude apparently has been through a lot. Now back to the chapter. Come on, what's wrong with you? Is this how it's gonna end? It can't be over. You're always so high and mighty, always putting people down. Wake up, dummy. Wake up. I don't know why he doesn't do his healing stuff. Well, I guess he's trying. It's not working. No matter how much you've tried to hone your skills, you've come to the limit of your pathetic human form. How fragile, you humans. What did you say? What the hell did you say? Look who's bragging, Baldy. You yourself used to be one of those fragile humans. What the? It's true. Theresa told me how you went crazy after your wife was killed 7 years ago. You you acquired those powers so you can get revenge on the heretics, didn't you? You were appealing to the human side. Wait a minute. This man with no combat skills out here giving Naruto speeches. But that wasn't the only reason. If it was only about revenge, all you had to do was exercise your authority. The truth is, you became this thing to run away from the pain inside your own heart. Oh shit. To run away from yourself. You threw away your humanity. You threw away your humanity. If anyone fragile, it's you. Okay. This man Puck been out here speaking the gospel. What a surprise. I always thought that elves had the intellect of a bird or a squirrel. Yet you're quite talkative, aren't you? It's a squirrel. An amusing speech, and for that I'll spare your life. Now get out of my sight and be gone, because he's right. Just like a human to try and cover up a sore spot like that. Got him. As I was saying, Guts hit him with the banote. Oh, he give it to him? Wait, where did this banote come? Did it just fall off of Guts? Ouchie. Oh, it's a behelt. I can't remember. That's what it's called. Ha ha ha. You saved me the trouble of looking for it myself. This is the one thing that old dude died for, to get away from this dude, and y'all just hand deliver it to him. Y'all could have put it in a box somewhere, in the safe deposit box. It's so trash. So now this man's gonna try to get it back. Slapping. Yo, this brother demons. If this is how these demons gonna look, man, this is gonna be a tough little trek. Cause they really out here looking menacing and ridiculous. If you think I'm handing this over to the likes of you, you got another thing coming. Yo, Puck actually is out here in these streets. The slam. Puck's out here though, cause he's actually like, he tried to save the old man when Guts didn't try. Like he flew into the axe, like tried to stop it, but that didn't work, of course, cause he's just a fairy. I don't think he has any combat strength whatsoever. Insect. When it comes to making a getaway, I'm the one with the advantage, fathead. Facts. That's right. If I'm flying, you can't possibly. What the fuck? Did he get hit with falling rocks? I'm so dead. Fool. Pathetic elf. If you wish to die that much, so be it. Oh, she got out the room. Okay, so this girl, just a little Robin right here. Call her Robin. I forgot her name, but she's Robin for now. That's her dad. Like the demon dude is her dad, and the demon inside her dad I'm assuming wants to kill her, but she knows that he's part demon. He's trying to keep that part away from her. It's like his last little sanction of humanity. So he locked her up, and she hasn't been outside her room for 7 years. A Puck came along, gave her a nice little speech, and now she's like, man, screw this, I'm out. Oh, and with all the commotion and him breaking stuff, like the door was actually opened up, so she was able to get out. And yep, she get to see her dad for what he really is. Big ugly demon man. Teresa, he's trying to reach out like, wait a minute, this is not what it looks like. I'm not a 40-foot tall demon slug. You're just on acid, Teresa. Yep, and now he's actually sad, so he has a little bit of his humanity left. Oh, he mad. Oh, it's all bad. He's coming full force for Puck now with 18 mutant hands. My body won't move. Yeah, it might be over for you, big dog. And of course, my boy Guts with the arrows of truth. Cause he be throwing them hoes. Like he can use his arm attachment crossbow thing, or he can just take ninja star. Just throw fucking ninja stars at him. Like an arrowheads, like a boss. And he throws them hard as hell because they be hurting. Like he be throwing around. His sword is extremely like ridiculous, like in length and in size, so he's strong as hell. And the panels with him trying to, his fucking foot's all messed up, bro. Guts, you jerk, you big stupid jerk. You're just pretending to be dead, weren't you? I really thought you was a goner. What's the big deal? Always acting so tough anyway. Why don't you go off and die? Oh my god. And he got the tsundere face with the fairy for the win. And he's like, oh, this is the first time he let Puck touch him, because he doesn't like to be touched at all. But now that he actually got a friend, he's like, all right, just this once. And now Gus is back in action, even though he has like 3 HP left. Wait a second, Gus, don't be rash, she'll die. Bro, why doesn't Puck heal this man? Puck has healing powers. I haven't seen the dust of healing yet. What's happening? He smiled. He smiled? Yeah, man, Gus is ridiculous. Like, he be having the most, like, I'm a fucking lunatic face ever. Not good enough. Just 2 or 3 broken bones. If you want to stop me, you're going to have to crush my skull or pierce my heart. Just like you, Slug. No mercy. No mercy for you, worm. You Guts coming in with Zack's Buster Sword from Final Fantasy 8. And then, of course, Guts get kicked right in the guts. But that face, is he not taking damage? Oh, no, he taking damage. This man, he finally dropped the sword. His main thing the whole time, that he was getting crushed like this by this giant, but he was holding on to his sword. But he finally let go, man, because concussions are a real thing. What is he thinking? It's just getting worse and worse. Bro, facts. He's gonna die. Did he plan this? Bro, Guts is a fucking G. So he purposely got kicked in the direction of his daughter just so he can bring her out. Is he holding her hostage? He is holding her hostage. This man got the metal arm to the throat of his daughter. He's just like, wait a minute. There's no need to be hasty. But I mean, Guts he doing what he got to do. When you go up against a giant slug monster, you gotta exploit those weaknesses. Bastard. Yamero. Is it? Oh no, we still. And one of my favorite things about Guts. Guts has the metal arm. I don't know if he lost his arm and just is replacing it, or cut it off himself just so he'll have permanent like firepower with him all the time. Because not only can his arm take different attachments, well, so far it's just the crossbow launcher, but he can take his arm off and it becomes a motherfucking cannonball. And that shit, and it does a considerable amount of damage. Like, it actually has little, like, actual cannonballs in it. And just whenever he shoots it, it's just like, and it just goes through whatever. So, yeah, this man's a G. I love it. Berserk using the cannonballs of justice. So, I guess he really wasn't gonna, he was just using her as a distraction. Now he's going for the sword of justice. Oh, that's wild. His one good sword hand is broken. Did he not notice that until just now? Because he's like, I gotta scroll back up. This man's wilding. So he as soon as he hit the cannonball, he's running for his sword. He reaches out like, oh wait, my hand doesn't work, and he's like, well, I'm about to hit him with the roar of Noah and put the sword in the teeth, bro. This man's an animal. So he's holding up the sword with his metal arm and fucking like he had the blade on his arm to balance it, because he can't hold that sword in his teeth by itself. So I like it. And bro, he's running around with this steel I-beam in his mouth, cutting people up. Gus is a fucking animal. Of course, some of his teeth are probably fucked up. He actually cut the nigga's head off. Wait a minute. He actually cut his head with the sword in his mouth. Yo, the moves. Gus is a fucking animal, bro. And the art is haunting. Like webtoons be having some dope ass shots, mainly because of the color. Like the color can add a lot to a scene, but this is just perfect the way it is. Like just the black and white and the detail and every muscle and fucking wrinkle in this worm demon. It's craziness. Puck going back to his friend Teresa. Well, she's scared as shit because I guess she'd never seen a giant demon monster before, so it's understandable. And Guts is sitting there smiling like a fucking psychopath. He planned that. He was counting on taking Teresa as hostage all along. Bro, as soon as she walked in the room, he was like, here's my chance to get up and to get some leverage on this nigga so I can get a clean shot. Damn you. Damn you. Here he come. What is he doing? Oh, he's cutting. He got a little baby knife, a little dagger. He's just slowly cutting him. I'll show you the limit of a human being. Yo. Yeah, we're fragile, all right. And he's just slowly cutting up this dude's face. We're fragile, all right. We humans. He's just screaming. He's just torturing her dad in front of her. But he's a demon. You need to leave if you don't want to hear this. Crazy. Puck's trying to stop it. Not in front of the little girl. That little girl, Teresa, she's completely innocent. He's, bro, shut up. If you get in the way, I'll kill you. Bro, what? Why? Why is this happening? You won. Do the finishing blow. Why you gotta be Edgelord Supreme? This man is big wildin'. So you got the knife to Puck's throat for absolutely no reason. Always so stuck up, Count. Let's give your sweet little daughter a look at that proud face now. Why though? He giving her a look. What the fuck? Good. So Gus looks at the girl with it looks like an almost like sad face. Like, oh, it's the girl. He looks back at her. He looks back at him like, oh yeah, it's game time. Stop, please. Stop. Don't be so shy. Always so stuck up, Count. Let's give your sweet little daughter a look at that proud face. Take a good hard look at the body that doesn't die. What? He's just working this demon's face over in front of his daughter. Is he trying to do? What point is he trying to prove right now? Amazing. You really are superhuman. You really don't die, do you? He's just stabbing the shit out of him. Yo, the art in this, it just looks like Gus lost his mind. Wherever Guts is in his journey, he's lost his mind. It's like he's still there tactfully, like he can get shit done, but there's a couple screws loose. So he's just stabbing the face of this demon, and it's like, yo, it's a demon. I get it. Just let the girl leave, turn away, but you just like, nah, you got to see this. Why go that far? Teresa, yeah. Puck's trying to console her, but Gus just having a good time. This man broke the knife off in his head and fucking fell. I guess because his foot is broken. He's just laying there, fucking laughing like a maniac. I guess when you've been through what he been through, he can't find happiness in nothing but carnage. You got the demon blood hitting the note. Y'all might want to move that thing. This egg with like a mouth on one side and a nose in the back. You got an eye on the top of the head. Yeah, the behelt, the fucking key to opening the door to the God hand. He's the God hand. That's all we know. I call it the fucking God hand. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And yo, is he praying to the beholder? Yo, bro. Gut, it's the behelt. Now it's fucking crying blood and screaming. All its parts kind of move back together, because before it was on every other part. Like it was like all mixed up, and now it's like moving back into place. Shit, it opened its eyes. What is this? It was like that one painting. I think it's just called Stairs. The stairs going up, down, every direction. Did it transport? Yo. See? This is what you get. I hope you get smacked in the mouth for being ridiculous. Because you could have killed that demon and left. Now look at you. Your foot broke. You can't see. You don't know where your sword is. You just tough. You lucky he transported your sword, because he could have just transported y'all. Now look at you. What's going on here? It's another dimension. They're coming. The great ones are coming. Yep. Hope you get beat the fuck up too, Gus. What, did he just get stabbed? Oh, yeah, I guess he loses more blood from that, from the scar, from the brand of sacrifice. He loses, like it starts to bleed whenever he's around demons, so I guess he loses more blood the stronger the demon is, and I guess the God hands are like the ultimate niggas, so he just erupted in blood. Oof. Oh, there's a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, there are 5 God hands. The Guardians of Despair. Bro, these dudes looking tough right now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Whew. Fuck, this is tough. These chapters be hella long. Okay. I might have to call it here. Been going for 2 hours. I really want to go some more, but these chapters are so long. I'm sleepy. Damn it. All right, let me look at the first page. Will it catch my attention? Fuck. I should not have done that. Now there's a tornado over City Hall. I just now I want to know. All right. So I'm actually going to do half the chapters for Berserk. And alright, so I did 5 chapters of Hunter x Hunter. I'm going to do 2 chapters of Berserk. And I'll do another combination stream tomorrow, and I'll flip it. I'll do 5 of Berserk and 2 of Hunter x Hunter. Just to make it fair. But at the same time, man, this chapter, though. Alright, let's go. Get it. Get it. So we're back in the town. Yo, read 1. Nah, I'm tired of you. It's tough in these streets, but I'm gonna do it and be fair. The mofos 40 pages or something, bro. It feels like it's like 40 pages, but I have no idea because I have it on like it just scrolls, so I have actually no idea how long these chapters actually are. But shit, I'm gonna get it. So yeah, they're back in Times Square. There's a giant tornado of doom over City Hall, and everyone's like, oh well, we're fucked. Yo, if I saw that, I'm gone. People want to look and figure shit out. Like, I'm out. Yeah, man. Cause I've been neglecting Berserk because Hunter x Hunter greatness, but I gotta catch back up to Berserk. Put a dent in his mug. Cause I'm not even at the prelude yet. The Guardians of Desire, Chapter 5. Okay, so I guess we see where old boy got his powers from. It's either one of these two like fat dudes, and this dude in the front looking official, looking like Owlman. And we got the lady vampire, and we got the mysterious dude who don't show his face. That's the God Hand. And all right, well this is obviously gonna be just a meet and greet because Guts can't even stand up right now. Oh, Griffith. I've heard this name many times. So that boy Griffith was out here doing dirtiness to this man Guts, as far as I know. And he's extra pissed. So your main enemy is a God Hand. I know that must suck. This man lives in a different dimension. I'm with you. I gotta actually listen to make sure I understand everything. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm trying to describe it as best I can, but there be hella panels where they don't say nothing. Hunter x Hunter, I was reading forever. Now I have to describe everything. Yeah, this man Griffith with the Batman cape, tough. Got the metallic armor. Got on lipstick apparently. We not gonna talk about it. Oh yeah, this man got tough lipstick on. Like he got the Maybelline heavy. Eyelashes just popping. That's what's happening. Yeah, Gus is just on the ground, broke up. Griffith. And then fucking Slug Dude, I guess, still alive because he can't die. Griffith. Who's Griffith? And the daughter's, bro. Oh my God, the daughter's there. If you just left, you wouldn't be in front of the God Hand. I have a feeling they ain't that godly. It's just a hunch. So Griffith standing at the top of the stairs, looking epic for no reason. Guts on the ground, squirming. He stole my word. Still squirming around in your pitiful existence, I see. I mean, you got on lipstick, man. I don't know. What did you say? And he's got the sword. That sword is almost as long, if not longer, than Guts' body laying down. That's crazy. Yo, Griffith got the griffin feet. Yo. And he looked away. He's like, wait, you can't not look at me. And this demons dude, they all looking at him like, look at this nigga. We gave you power for what? You, who had been ordained by the laws of fate. Whoa, this dude with the zombie brain head. What is going on? Your desperate desire for life has cleaved open space and brought us here. Oh, the brain dude's talking about the slug guy. He didn't want to die so bad that I guess his blood mixed with the behold opened up a portal to the God Hand's realm. What are they doing here? They just be chilling, looking menacing all day? And Gus is still pissed because he still want to talk to Griffin. Archangel Void. Please grant me my wish. Take that man's life. Avenge me upon him, please. Archangel Bishop Void is like, oh, man, nigga, you don't see my brain? I got better things to do. We can't do that. Why? Your desire, which has cleaved open space, is nothing more than an over-attachment to life and the fear of death. It's not based on any personal hatred for that man. We have come together to grant your deepest desire. You who have been ordained by the laws of fate. But that man, he's the one they call the Black Swordsman, the one who destroyed so many apostles of the God Hand. You should consider him a hated enemy. Enemy? Are they laughing? What the fuck? Yo, this one chick is just sitting tough with the dark skin. If she didn't have bat wings, we could have a conversation. A few worthless servants killed is inconsequential to us. Here, they don't give a damn about these apostles. Why are they here, though? Black swordsman, you say? His petty existence is beneath our notice. They obviously got history, and he just flaming this man up. Like, look at this motherfucker crawling at the same. Oh, Guts, my boy. He's like, I don't care if my foot is missing 25%. 25% of my foot. We still making moves out here. And Guts attempting to stand up, bro. He gotta have at least 10 to 15 broken bones. It's all bad. He gotta carry this big ass sword. His neck's still bleeding at the power of the God Hand. His whole life is just pain. It is tough. Griffith looking down with his weird hawk helmet. Guts. Magnificent. He can still stand up with all those injuries. Fascinating. And Batgirl licking lips. Such impressive willpower and fighting spirit. Extreme hatred toward the God Hand, propping him up toward Femto? Okay. That was Griffith. Okay, guess he got another name. Who, after all, is responsible for marking him with the brand? Oh shit. Alright, so yeah, that brand on his neck that bleeds every time he's around fucking demons and shit. Griffith or Fento gave him that. And yet, how long will he last? Bro, he is crip walking up these steps. Y'all think a little bit of pain gonna stop my boy? Nah. My petty existence, don't make me laugh. You're here now thanks to this petty existence. I don't know. I'm about to say facts, but I wish I knew, actually. Thanks to me, who's fighting an army of the dead because of you. Oh yeah, like this man tries to go to sleep, or he just be chilling, and this random like creature he just sees off in the corner, and it just starts slowly coming towards him, and then it'll either disappear or he'll wake up from the dream. And sometimes fucking like demons just pop up out of nowhere trying to kill him, like literally out of thin air. Like he could be asleep and a demon would just pop up and be like, hey, what's up, fam? Let me just, you know what I'm saying, use constrict real quick. I'm like, yo, that's a terrible existence. He can't sleep. Everywhere he go, he look up in the woods and there's like eyes looking at him. So he just literally have an army of dead beings chasing him all the time. Thanks to me, who's fighting an army of the dead because of you. Thanks to me, who's writhing around in my own blood. You stand there putting on airs like you're some kind of godly being, bro. bro. Guts is not having it. Yes, you're nothing but a squirming sacrificial offering. Bitch ass nigga. Guts, get his man the hands. What happened between those two? And he's just climbing these steps with the broke foot. He on his Rock Lee right now, like standing while unconscious, but he's still going. And Rock Lee was trying to prove himself, and Guts just hates the fuck out of everything. And that's not even fair. Him just standing next to them makes the shit on his neck just spew out blood. He can't even stand up because of that. Guts, you fool. Don't you know that your brand responds to demon kin and curse you in pain and causes you pain? For lesser demons, you might feel a little more than a needle prick, but the greater the demon, the greater the response, increasing your pain without end. And if the demon is too great, the pain might even kill you. Oh shit. Not the blank eyes. He was legit almost there. He was definitely in sword swing distance. That's as far as you go. He's finished. Bro, Puck, if you don't put some magic dust on this man, you literally have healing powers. You ain't shit. Oh yeah, I guess it's like, oh nah, let me go ahead and stop this fall real quick. Cause I'ma get my sword swing off on you, nigga. Yep, Guts coming, bro, the art. Oh, he's not even holding it with his hand no more. He got it in his like elbow crevice, and he's coming down with the people's elbow. That's what I'm talking about. Get one good hit in, Guts. That's all you need. Oh, and I mean, when you call it the God hand, I really can't expect more than him getting blown back like that. But it's just like, you gonna wait till this man get up there? Well, I mean, he's a fucking demon. It's tough. But Guts, I mean, what you expect? At least put on throw a dart, something. Yeah, this man got Dragon Ball Z to the other side of the room. He can't even hold his blade no more. This man, Guts, is getting low diffed. What tremendous fighting spirit. The fact that he could even swing his sword amidst all that pain. Incredible. I'm sure he's hardly even aware. Guts. And don't forget his body covered in wounds after his fight with the Count. But he hasn't been ordained by the laws of fate. If that boy becomes one of ours, I'd love it. But he hasn't been ordained by the laws of fate, so he can't be among us. If that boy was one of ours, I'd love it. Oh, she got the titties out? I ain't even noticed before. Yeah, the dark skin nipple gang is winning out here. Don't ever forget. Besides, he's finished. Your Guts is looking extra tough right now. Like, extra tough. It seems I have unintentionally granted your wish count. And just low diffed him. Where she got the cheeks out too? Yo, this demon bat chick is just out here. There's a specific spot open just for cheeks. This cape is just too much. I'm so grateful. Enough of this sideshow. It is time to perform the invocation of doom. Okay. Count a sacrifice. For that, you can use the black swordsman. Not good enough, Count. But why? That man has already been marked for sacrifice. What's more, the boy is merely your enemy, as a sacrificial offering for the invocation of doom. Not just any lump of flesh will do. By making such a sacrifice to demon, this is yacht, bro. Dark skin areolas of life, big facts, big giant facts. They obviously are talking about your daughter. Like, you know where this is going, Count. You know where this is going. It must be someone important to you, part of your soul, someone so close to you that it's almost like giving up a part of you. By making such a sacrifice to demon kind, you will be able to sever any last remnants of your own humanity. A fissure in your heart will open up, which will open up into which evil will surge. Giving up part of yourself. Oh no. Then who? You know who. I knew what this was as soon as they started talking. They wanted the girl. They wanted the innocent child who you put in harm's way by being ridiculous. It's all bad. Cut your love asunder, Count. No. Why did I leave my room? Bro, imagine being stuck in your room for 7 years, and the day that you just go and get a glass of water from the kitchen, you get transported to another dimension, and now you about to be a sacrifice. If it were anyone else, any other person, but my daughter Teresa, that's right, any other person would be meaningless, Count. Don't be so upset. Just do what you did last time. Yep, he gave up his wife. I knew it. Oh, Count ain't shit. He gave up his wife for ultimate power. My goddess, the little lady doesn't know what her father has done. Oh my goodness. My goodness, the little lady doesn't know what her father has done. Stop, please. Not to my daughter, not that. Here's what happened. Not giving a fuck. Yo, y'all niggas is ruthless. If y'all gonna sacrifice her, let her die with the memory of what. Let her die with the lie. Don't let her know what happened. Yep. These niggas even got a projection. That's crazy. Y'all could have just told her. Y'all ain't got to show her the visual. What's just open time and space for a little look-see? Yo, chill the fuck out. You just casually opening time and space? Is that what we doing? This was the Count 7 years ago. A bit more trim, I might add. And behold, it's you. It's you and your mother. Okasa. A nobleman and his beautiful, virtuous wife. A family, the very picture of happiness. And this nigga with the big head, how do you pull her? As it would seem. Gut still knocked the fuck out. At the time, the land was overrun by pagans. In an attempt to destroy the heretics, the Count hunted them down throughout his kingdom. Hence, he was often away from the castle. But one day, exhausted from a long, harsh heretic hunting campaign, the Count rushed back to the arms of his beloved wife and daughter in order to soothe his soul. Stop. And that's when it happened. Oh, shit, it must be... What is going on? They was getting down with the get down. They just... the only way I can describe this is just pure debauchery. I'm gonna need tissue. I'll be right back. My nose is killing me. There it is. Alright. So yeah, pure debauchery. Like whatever heretics. Oops. Yeah, pure pure debauchery. Whatever heretic he was trying to stop apparently made into the castle, because it's just the biggest orgy. That is wild. They're even on the statue. They big wild. It was an uncanny sight. In the midst of a strange stench and a wave of heat, a sea of flesh squirmed in a tangled mass. Towering above it all was a statue of a grotesque god with the head of a goat. That's crazy, yeah. It was a goat. It was basically the Beharit. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was a Beharit, something like that. It's like just a straight Satan goat, because it has breasts, legs of like a lizard goat head with horns and wings, yo. And twined around that god, as if clinging to it, was the figure of a woman writhing in ecstasy. Damn, his wife. Contorting her face in pleasure, it was the figure of a woman he loved above all else. Dang, I guess he was planning to have this little house party when he wasn't there, and he came back too fast. That's tough. Find out your wife is the ultimate freak in the worst way. That's not true. It can't be true. Damn. That's tough. Teresa. Oh, damn. So the count wasn't even all the way bad. If he ended up just offing her, it'd be like he had to stick to his morals. At the same time, that's your wife. At the same time, I don't know, man. Your wife you come home, and your wife is having like a pagan ritual orgy. I don't know if love is that strong. Cause it's not like he's like a regular dude. Like, he's leading a campaign against everything that she's doing right now. And she's cheating, technically, because she probably had sex with at least half the dudes in there. So it's all bad. I don't know who out here forgiving pagan orgies, but I ain't got the juice like that. Oh, he got the mad face. Can't even blame him. The count went into a blind rage. When he came out of it, not a single person was moving. Only heaps of flesh and blood lay scattered about. Damn. That's tough. Even his wife, he was just like, nah, fam. You knew what this was. You could have done anything else. You could have cheated with one dude. You probably would have, smacked her up a little bit, but you chose to cheat with Satan and Tim from the bread stand. Terrible. The whole bakery, not just Tim. Oh, wait a minute. What is she doing? She's like, hey, I know I fucked up, but this hug, though. I'm about to hug you, fam. And he still got a heart. Oh, man. It's not the sympathetic villain. Y'all not gonna do this to me. That's crazy. I got more feelings for the villain than the damn main character. The main character over there wilding for the goddamn, for no reason. And this man's just like, yeah, you was up there screwing Satan, but I still love your stupid ass. That's tough. Where was that? Okay, that's right. You couldn't do it. You couldn't cut away half of yourself. And seeing that triumphant smile of your betrayer drove you to the depths of despair. For real, like, you just gonna sit there and pretend like you ain't do nothing wrong? Oh, this man. You decided to end your own life to escape that despair. However, your despaired self was part of the wheel of fate. That's crazy. The God hand. Oh, he got teleported to the God hand because the key was right there. So the Behelt felt his bullshit, all his pain and despair. Man, you see, I don't know what berserk making me not know what to feel in these streets. The wailing of your soul, which could never be eased by the gods of this world, opened up a portal to another dimension. And they just in there chilling like, what's up, fam? I'm here to grant wishes in this motherfucker. And you said, are you gods or messengers from hell? It makes no difference. Wherever you are, save me from the suffering. If you do, I'll do anything. As we promised you that we would make you into a supernatural being who would never know despair, who would never know sorrow or despair, for a single phase in exchange for just one phrase. For a single phrase in exchange for just one phrase. Oh, I'm gonna throw the curse on her. What the fuck is she? The thing of sacrifice? Oh, he tore her apart. Yo. He should have just slashed her. God. The sacrifice. Oh, so she got the sacrifice too. So was he supposed to die, or he just decided to kill her after he became a demon? Yo, these images, bro, are haunting. Yo, if this girl live, which I don't see her living, she's gonna have the most fucked up childhood of all time. Cause she for sure just saw her dad get turned into a demon. Her dad gets stabbed by some random crazy dude. She transported to another dimension where she saw the crazy dude get the fuck beat out of her. And now she's going to be a sacrifice. And not only that, she has to watch the entire backstory of her mom being a pagan thought. Dad almost killing his mom and himself. And then his dad turned into a giant monster and tear her mom apart. All in front of her. They did not have to put this on the big screen. These niggas are truly evil in these streets. I don't even know if Guts feels sorry for her. He just looking like, is he just focusing on trying to not pass out? That's what I'd be doing. You indeed said it. I offer this woman for sacrifice. A life you couldn't take by your own hands. The life of a person you loved the most and hated the most. You gave it to us so that you could bury your fragile human heart. That's tough. That is tough. I mean, well, he did kill her. He gave her the sacrifice thing. He became a monster and tore her apart. Unless this is, unless that's not him. That must be the other dude. Like one of the other monsters just transforming her. I don't know. So that you couldn't transcend your own, your very human, so that you could transcend your very humanity. We shall grant your burning desire. That's tough. Teresa, do something, fairy. Hey, Bug. All I need is my right arm so I can make it. Wait. All I need is my right arm. Make it so that I can use it. Why has this not been used until now? Hurry up, do it now. Y'all should have did it during the flashback. Y'all big wildin'. I'm not doing this. This is gonna have to be a next time on Dragon Ball Z. Cause yeah, that chapter was extra long. It's crazy. Like Hunter x Hunter chapters, I feel like are extra long because the dialogue is brazy. But this shit is extra long because it's hella art and hella shit you gotta interpret, and motherfuckers looking in different directions, so you gotta figure out what they looking at. Wow. But yeah, man, shout out to everyone who came through. Shout out to my boy Nap out there on that road. You stay safe, man. I'm glad I was able to entertain you for a few hours. We made it to the 3-hour mark. This is mental and verbal gymnastics for your boy, practicing so I can get in the big leagues and probably hopefully do this for a bigger audience with different guests and all this shit. But for right now, we just read manga out here. And I hope y'all have a good night, because I'm definitely about to hit the hay. Maybe just troll around on Twitter for a while, but yeah, hit y'all up later. I know Nap is in the chat. I don't know who it, bro. Nap. I've been having random people in my chat who not in the chat. They just lurking in the background, but they not actually commenting. And I'm just like, I'm just, why? It's just weird to me. Especially I be calling them out all the time. Like, all you had to do is send a letter just to let me know you there. But they just like, nah, we just gonna chill in these shadows. But it's all gravy. I'm just glad you here. Why does it only say an hour and 50 minutes? I'll definitely be going longer than that. Tight, bro. Great read through. Glad I was here. Appreciate that, fam. Appreciate that. I'm still confused as why this thing says an hour. But yeah, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Y'all take it easy.